In the landscape of figure photography, one group strived for tangible and dynamic displays.
No time to explain. Get in the rows.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog. Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you through super chats, donations, merch, and simply just by viewing. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Boog, you're muted. Boog, no.
It's all right. He's still practicing from his days in the pandemic. He'll get it. Give him a second. There he goes. He got it.
Damn, that was crazy. Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice. Coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast. This is episode 400 of the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast, right?
No.
I think it's like 399.67.67.
We ain't at 400 yet. I'm sorry.
No.
399.8 or something like that.
We're at 0.5 right now.
We've done a few of them.
Okay, all right. We're not at 400 yet. I thought this was it. I'm your host, Boog Nice. Got my boys with me, D. Walt, Rick Dom, Pancheezy is with us in astral form. I thought I saw Fabio somewhere. We here. What's going on? It's been a pretty crazy week in terms of the world, but how's it been for you, each of you individually in your lives? What's going on?
Your son changed my life.
Oh yeah,
And,
how's that?
He got me that. He got all of us that Balrog and E Honda and those
I didn't
things.
get mine just yet, but I was definitely jonesing and looking at you guys' stuff and seeing a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch, but a select few able to post pictures of those already.
Brother, they are a revelation.
To get them in. So between E Honda and Balrog, which one is your favorite, Richolas?
It's Balrog. It is everything that's right with action figures. It's the best. I mean, nobody fucking with Jada Man. I don't care about your Storm Arena and your fucking anything. Jokes aside, it is really great. It's just like I cannot put that thing down. Just putting it in all like the classic boxing poses, the weave.
Yeah.
And E Honda is great too. Like don't get it twisted. I love E Honda too. He's great. Yeah. And his torso articulation is crazy for being fat. Like his shit is.
I say that about myself all the time.
I wish I could say that about myself.
I see a bunch of people using E Honda as a like shirtless Kingpin and different big characters like that and stuff.
Money. I may get a second E Honda just to do that. That icon. Who did he fight and beat their ass? Oh no, got his ass beat. Was it Peter Parker that has the iconic comic where he like fought in the like sumo gear and Peter beat the brakes off of his ass when he was like black?
I feel like it was like
was it
like some prison thing where he got beat up one time?
It's either Matt or Peter beat the brakes off of him in that like sumo looking look where he's like with his shirt off and shit. I'll look it up at some point in the cast. But
Brian, if you're in the chat, let us know who it was. Was it fucking Daredevil? Was it Pete? Who was it?
And so you know what's interesting? I just thought about this. It's hella random, but I know the whole like M. Bison, Mike Tyson, and Balrog is actually M. Bison thing. But given that Balrog is the name that we all know the boxer to be, that nigga, he don't got no first name. Is Balrog his first name or his last name? Have you ever thought about that before?
Good question. Don't know.
I don't think any of them really have, except for a couple. Like Ryu has no last name. Interesting thing. Yeah, yeah. It's really hard sometimes with these characters' names. You know, I'm a fucking broken record here, but I was always with the Udon guys, and it's hard when you have these fucking name mix-ups. We just fucking call them Boxer and Claw and Dictator, and people just get confused, like, oh well, or they not even that they get confused, but you'll get some fucking smart ass like, hey, did you know that Balrog's name is actually Mike Bison? And I'm like, yeah, I know, man. Damn.
But you know what? From this day forward, his name is gonna be Desmond.
Desmond
Balrog is the new name. I want that to go viral.
Do you ever see the interview with Mike Tyson?
Where he didn't know that.
Yeah. And he was like, I wouldn't have stopped y'all. Like, why'd you guys do that?
Mike Tyson,
he didn't know that he was the
inspiration behind. Yeah. So then when they told the whole story about like M. Bison as a play on Mike Tyson, and so therefore, so that he wouldn't sue them, Capcom flipped it when it came to the States, and then M. Bison was M. Bison, and then Balrog was the name given to the boxer. But yeah, Mike Tyson, again, oblivious, because that dude at the time, his whole world, he didn't really know about Mike Tyson's Punch Out like that, for real. His people put that together.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. But when he found out about that he was the inspiration for the boxer in Street Fighter, he was like, I love that. And I would not have sued y'all, and it would have been fine to call him M. Bison.
Yeah, so. He's like, oh, Street Fighter? I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, but that dude, it just goes to show how out of the loop he was on so many things, because his world was literally just consumed with like knocking people the fuck out every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
You asked how the week has been. Things this work like past 2.5, 3 weeks for me has been crazy, but I am back at the crib from all my little work trips. And I'm here for like the next 2 weeks, and then I'm on the road again.
Look like you got a little tan or something. You was out in the sun?
Nope. I was in that's that good ballroom tan, sitting in a ballroom for like 8 hours out of the day producing a show. This week I'm home. My kids are on spring break next week, and so my kid is going to do 2 college tours in California next week. At the University of San Francisco, and then the other one at Pepperdine in Malibu. So we're at the phase now where he's heard back from all his schools, and he's trying to decide where it is he wants to go. So he's actually being recruited for track from Pepperdine. So that's kind of exciting.
Nice. Where would you like to see him go? You want to see him go to Howard, of course.
I mean, things are different. I would love for him to go to Howard. I went to Howard. His mom went to Howard. We were really excited when he got into Howard, but he's also gotten into FAMU. He got into University of Minnesota, Pepperdine, Morehouse. So we're kind of just waiting. I'm leaving off a bunch of the like Georgia schools, but it's up to him and whatever he wants to do, and whoever's going. He's gotten scholarships to everybody. So whoever breaks the most bread, and then he's going to find out if they're talking about what the scholarship looks like for Pepperdine. Pepperdine is the most expensive out of all the schools he's been accepted to. So that's a little different. Their tuition per year is like, it just tiptoed over to $100K per year.
That's crazy.
Whoa, Jesus.
Brother. Like, even talking to the track coach, he called and set up a call with us the other day, and he was like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, Mr. Walton. The tuition here is crazy. So he was we'll see what we can do, but it's crazy. And it's crazy knowing that, and he got like a pretty substantial scholarship to go there. It's still crazy.
Still crazy. I mean,
look, meanwhile, what is dad out here doing? Look, what is dad out here doing with the college money?
Pray for times like this.
Yeah. Meanwhile, dad ain't shit. Every time he comes down here to the man cave, receives an Amazon box, his energy be totally different when he handed it to me. He'd be like, "Here you go, Dad. Another package for you, for your collection."
Crazy. Well, that's all good news though. That's great. Shout out to Christian, and make the right decision, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Really proud.
We'll see.
Rick, how about you? How was your week?
It was good. Pretty stacked week. I was on Wednesday with Kevin, and then I was on last night with Kevin too. We had Kyle Wadig on. That was a greght time. Nice. It was good talking with the Wad God himself. We were talking DC for forever, it felt like, and it felt like also at the same time like no time had passed at all.
How much longer before we get a look at the new DC Elite? Have they said even what the names are, the categories are going to be for the DC stuff?
No. But I mean, we know that it's going to be a collector line.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry to break your heart. He said that we're not seeing anything until June 1st, 2027 because of Todd's situation. I guess his shit literally runs out on the 31st of December. So that is his last day.
Thing for the new Mattel shit at SDCC.
Sadly, no. He even said he confirmed yesterday, like, "Hey man, when I don't go in there, I'm not going to be working. Like I'll be there taking meetings and whatnot, and but I'm not like displaying nothing. I'm not there to like be at the booth all day or nothing like that. Like that's not the motive for this Comic-Con. So we do have a wait, but you know what? Time passes by. We're old. Time flashes for us.
I could be dead by the time them drop. I'm black.
No, don't say that. Never.
My hypertension.
You're gonna live forever. Okay. I don't know what you're talking
about. I'm old and I still drink Kool-Aid, my nigga. So there's no guarantee.
That's crazy. The white sugar. Damn.
Fucking. There's this comedian that I can't fucking stand named Bert Kreischer. Then the only clip I like of him is when he's sitting there with his friends and they're like, "Yeah, man, I gotta give a coffee." He's like, "I'm not drinking coffee. I'm drinking Kool-Aid." And the guy's like, "Yeah, right, motherfucker. You're not drinking Kool-Aid." And he's like, "No, I am." And he pulls out a fucking gigantic jug of Kool-Aid and he's like, "Yeah, I'm drinking Kool-Aid." And he's like, "You're fucking drinking like 2 liters of Kool-Aid at 7 a.m.?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's delicious."
A 2 liter of Kool-Aid is insane, but that is, that's why, I drink my calories, bro. And I don't drink Kool-Aid all the time. I've scaled back a lot. There was a time when I was a much younger man that I used to keep that thing on me. And it was like the equivalent of having a little flask of Kool-Aid at all times. But God willing, your boy ain't got no diabetes or nothing like that. But but back to the moral of this story. June 27 is a long fucking time, sir.
Oh no, January 2020.
January.
Oh, I thought you said June 27.
I'm an idiot. That's on me. I'm sorry for the confusion. He said that their contract, McFarlane's contract runs out on December 31st, 2026. So they can't show shit until 2027, January 1st, 2027. Just for because of whatever's going on over there. However that's working, they can't they can't do it until then. But if there's one thing that that you could get from watching that video last night was how much he fucking loves DC, and he's going back to the archives. He's buying out of pocket, buying DCUC, and doing some research and other DC figures and whatnot, direct and icons to get this shit right. And this man loves this shit for real. So I'm excited for that.
Still to this day was one of my favorite lines.
Dude, we were sitting there like fucking schoolboys reminiscing on 5th grade. Like we were like, "Oh man, you remember this figure? Oh man, you remember this one?"
That was a good time. And honestly,
I have so much love for that line.
I wasn't the biggest DC head, and I know that people used to give them hell talking about, well, they all use the same books and they all this and they all that. But I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I was also spoiled by Justice League Unlimited at the time because that was out and big. And I'm like, I don't mind them all looking the same and looking like they're all from the same line. Like they switch it up from time to time with certain like special characters. But like, remember when we had I never know if you pronounce his name Chemo or Chemo or whatever.
Yeah, it's Chemo.
Chemo. Like that figure was cool as shit, bro. Like the see-through translucent plastic with the bubbles and everything. Like they did a lot of like having Giganta
Mm-hmm.
And they went and Apache Chief. Like, bro, that shit was
he just asked last night, like, can I ask you, chat, can we still do Apache Chief in 2026? I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can do Apache Chief again.
I mean, as long as
we looked up the pictures on the stream and we were like, yeah, no, we can't do this.
Really? Is Apache Chief like not politically correct? Is that like
probably not
pass the DEI vibe check?
I mean, when's the last time he actually appeared in a modern comic book? Have they shelved him for a long time? Or what?
He was the last thing we saw him in was Young Justice.
Young Justice, yeah.
Where he was TJ or JT or Ty Long Shadow.
Okay, I don't even remember that. He was in Young Justice. I thought
he was a kid. He was a kid, and like
he didn't remind me. Am I wrong? Am I tripping? He didn't get big, but he would have like
he astral formed.
Yeah, like
a big.
I see.
Okay. Into like a Native American spirit.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a good modernization, and he didn't have on like the tunic and shit, but he was
just a teen.
Hoodie.
Yeah, he was just jeans and a hoodie. He was a teenager from the local res, and he just
but it was a good look. And I thought it was a good modernization of the character, and I fuck with Apache Chief. Who knows? Whom I'm not to say. I know that we stay getting like Black Lightning and Black Vulcans and all of them shit. So
Black anything. Every character is Black something.
Yeah, there was a time.
Yeah, I wonder. You know what? Maybe if DC tells them like, "Yo, man, do this," then maybe they can.
Speaking of which, we want to segue real quick and talk about the Black dude who's playing Harry Potter.
Snape. Oh man, the memes have been crazy.
Crazy.
The memes have been ridiculous with that shit.
I'm with it. Like I had said today, given the story, now mind you, this may be recency bias because I didn't hop on the Harry Potter train until late, like maybe 25. I think of the holidays of 2025 is when I watched Harry Potter for the first time.
I do remember you saying that you binged the well, it's not a trilogy though. How many damn Harry Potters was it? Like 8?
The franchise, but I watched all of them, and I'm excited for the show. And honestly, I'm cool with the concept of not just like adding diversity to that world, but if there were any characters that would make sense to be Black, it would be Snape, because dude has like a tragic backstory. They paint the picture and it's a fake out that he's the villain, and he ends up being the person who was like Dumbledore's like low key right-hand man, but everybody thought just because he was in the house he was in and he looked the way he looked that he was like evil and like a bad guy.
Yeah,
like a bad guy. And so the fact that in this very white world of Harry Potter, this little kid is running around thinking that this dude is the bad guy just based off of looks and vibes, only to find out later that he's actually the hero. I won't say the hero, but he's not who you thought he was. I fuck with it heavy.
Yeah, I like the concept of that. But the internet is going to internet, and they've been not only attacking this dude personally, but like Rick said, the memes have been insane. A lot of racist, not even coded language, just crazy.
I mean, the internet going to internet. That really is the best way to do it, or the best way to view it. And honestly, knowing what we know now, a lot of the interneting isn't even real people. It is genuinely
bots and
it's genuinely the interneting. So
that's
for all the racist bots and everything else to be saying all the crazy shit, it's like, fuck you, Clanker. I could be racist too.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay. When is that show supposed to drop exactly?
Now that I don't know. That's one of those I'll catch it when I catch it.
Okay.
I can look it up real quick though.
Sure.
Hold up. I don't know if we want to talk this kind of talk right now or if we want to wait. Are you all caught up on Invincible?
I'm not caught up as far as the most recent episode. The previous episode that you guys said was kind of terrible. I am only maybe 10 minutes into that episode, and I didn't watch this past week's episode yet. So,
all right, you may want to watch that one pretty quick because the internet's going crazy over there.
Crazy about it. Okay, yeah.
While last week's episode was not great in my opinion, a lot of people was rocking with it. but you gonna want to watch.
Yeah, I was driving with Kendall today, and she was encouraging me to go ahead and watch it, and she just kind of gave me the look like, yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah, they rebounded. I've read Invincible. It's one of those. I read it online. I forget which comic site I use to read comics, but I am gonna go buy the omnibus. Is that what it's called, Rick? When they put out like the thick versions of all of it, like.
Yeah, that's the omnibus. Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw like we got this store here in Georgia called like Second and Charles or something, and they sell comics and they sell all kinds of shit. So they have them, but they're like 130 each, and it's like broken up into 3 different omnibus. I'm gonna go get it because Invincible is shaping up, brother, to be like one of my favorite properties and one of my favorite characters, and they're probably my most anticipated figures of the year this year that Jada's doing. That anybody.
Yeah, definitely some of my most anticipated figures as well. I remember years and years ago that Michael Wisman was like one of the first people that was telling me about Invincible when he was reading the comic books and stuff like that. I think he's one of the first people that I seen like do like a Invincible custom and stuff too. But yeah, he's been trying to put me on to Invincible for a long time. The cartoon actually came out. It was just like, okay, all right. I do want to go back and read the books though, for sure.
Yeah, the books are dope, but Kirkman being so heavily involved in the show is like, it's good. They're doing some really good updates also because now that the books had, run their full course and there was like closure and everything, he was able to go back and make some tweaks and do some things that he would have done differently in hindsight. And it's been really good. It's been really good. Like there's even the things that like people would normally trip over, like some race swaps, and he's done a couple of gender swaps. He's done like gender. I'm not gonna spoil, but he's done gender swaps since like the first episode.
Okay.
And he's also done race swaps, and so the show is good when there are rumblings and the internet's like interneting, but the quality and the voice acting. Not the animation, but everything else has been so stellar that people just the storm kind of like just calms, and then people just appreciate the work, and that's how good it's been. Steven Yeun is turning into one of my favorite actors, not just for this show, but what he did in Beef and some other things that he's done. But he's there's no reason why the people are bringing it the way that they're bringing it. These actors on this voice acting for this show, it's stellar.
Yep. Okay, where do we want to go in terms of a little bit of news? I know it's not a ton of news. This past week there was, I think it was actually yesterday, the day before yesterday, there was a live stream for the G.I. Joe Classified series. I don't think. Say it again.
It was April Fool's Day. I didn't watch it because I didn't think it was real. Because y'all know I don't fuck with April Fool's Day like that, and they just happened to throw it up on the 1st. So yeah, it was recent.
There was a few things. There was also some animations that they put out on April Fool's Day, April Fool's Day thing, and I think Plastic Action did some of the animations for Maximum Deadpool, and then they were kind of introducing some of these movie Deadpool figures showing up on shelves, and so nothing really super groundbreaking in terms of the reveals for the G.I. Joe live stream, but I guess I can screen share a few things. I don't know.
Yeah, we can breeze through it.
P?
Shout out to our man on the streets, Trav Moody.
Yeah.
Trav, of course, did his coverage of it, and I watched it. They also put up some pre-orders. They finally put up the pre-order for Red Dog, and I think the other dude's name is Taurus. The acrobat, the Turkish acrobat. So I pre-ordered those joints. But it's so crazy that the pre-orders just now gone up because there are some people who've like have that 2-pack in hand and have already reviewed it, which is crazy. Where are you at in your classified collecting? I can't ever keep up with who you're getting because I know you're not a completist for that line.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a completist. I thought about Slaughters, Marauders, and doing that whole thing, but I actually haven't bought anything new from Classified in a little while. I think I'm in a good space. I wanted to build up all of the Dreadnoks, which I did so far. I mean, I think there's like maybe one or two that should be coming out in the near future. One or two other members. You know, some of the vehicles, I do want to backtrack for a couple of vehicles. I do wish I really got that. What was the jet?
Rattler.
Rattler? Yeah, man. I kind of wish I got that. That shit.
That's the only one. But what
Nice.
to be, I mean, it's the only one I'm missing as well. And I've been looking on my local Facebook marketplace, and you can find people still like selling the Rattler for like $375, $400, for like local pickup. So, you know, just stack a little bread here and there, and then just peep your Facebook marketplace every now and again, and you'll be able to creep up on it. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the slow creep to find one.
There's also a couple of things I want to get in terms of like vehicles and like, you know, bigger ticket items from some independent people that I want to backtrack to. Real quick, I'm gonna take a detour right here. I do want to get one of these box trucks, maybe from my man Lido Webb.
Okay.
And
the hanging meat is crazy.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
That's nutty. But I do want to get one of these. He's been really on his like city shit.
He's 3D printing those?
Yeah, I guess he's 3D printing, all of the parts and stuff and putting it together and whatever. But yeah, this looks phenomenal. And some months back, I had reached out to him because I wanted to get one of these city buses that he was doing too.
That I remember you showed us on here. Yeah, that was
right.
You know, where are you keeping all of this? This is like crazy.
But yeah, in terms of like really building up like your street scenes and stuff like that, and really it being like very New York centric and stuff like that, where, you know, 99% of the heroes are and shit in Marvel. You know, I do want to double back for some of these things. So I've been straying away from some of the mainstream stuff a little bit. But
can I see that subway cart that he made?
Yeah, it's just nice too. Lido is the dude who did my sort of like space station diorama too, the Sentinel space station diorama.
Yeah, this is like top-notch shit right here. Having that bus would be dope because you could do a reenactment of the Shang-Chi scene on the bus.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In San Francisco.
Yeah, this is dope for old school train. Trains don't look like this no more, but yeah, if you wanted to keep it 80s in your display, then yeah.
Yo, this is taking me back. I could smell this train right now because I remember my cousin. She lived in my family in New York, lived in Brooklyn, and I remember she took me and my sister on the train to go to the theater in Brooklyn. I forget which theater we went to, but she took us to go see Beetlejuice, and that was my first time ever riding the train in the city. And I just remember.
He was probably on sensory overload on that.
That's the best way to describe it. Because, you know, when you're a kid, also, like, you want to touch everything.
Yeah.
I remember she just kept yelling at us. She was like, don't touch that. Don't do nothing. Like, just stand next to me. But that smell still lives in my brain because it was like the smell of like sweat, rain, the city, piss,
everything,
food. It was just the craziest experience ever.
Fucking crazy.
All of that street trash, that whatever you just clicked on right there, the fact that I saw the pack of Newports as part of the street
Word, 100.
The attention to detail on that is actually scary, son. That is crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Lido Webb. Also, shout out to hold on one second. I made a mistake. I had put up a video earlier today, and I just been all over the place with packages because packages be going to my office sometimes, and then I got to get them and pick them up and all of this type of stuff. And I got confused, and I was saying that I was getting a package from from Mike from High School Creations, or formerly High School Creations, Diabolic Studios. And the package that I got was actually from this gentleman, a dude named Joey from JDN Studios. And he had hit me up after I had already put up the video bigging up Mike, and it was the wrong shit. And clearly it had his information on the package. But I went and I edited it, and it will come back out this evening after we get off the podcast. But yeah, shout out to Joey at JDN Studios. He sent me a little care package with some of his little props and accessories. They were really nicely done. I did get the dumpster and the crates, the bench, the roof props and stuff like that. I've only opened 2 things so far, but they are quality. They're really nicely done. So shout out to JDN Studios. And let's double back to Trav's page.
Trav Moody, baby.
Or this G.I. Joe stuff. So,
I think he did an interview with June too at WonderCon, so make sure to check that out.
Who did? Trav?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, nice.
He said he was going to. I didn't get a chance to see the actual final product of if he did or not. Mm-hmm. But in anticipation of him being at WonderCon, he said that he was planning to link up with June. But I don't know if they had a chance to connect because I haven't seen the video.
Nice.
Oh, or maybe he did and he just hasn't put it up. Kind of situation. I hope so. Shout out to Trav Moody.
Yeah, shout out to Trav. This is Trav's page, A Toy Kind of Mood on Instagram. Here's Sergeant Slaughter and his Marauders together here. Is that a custom Sergeant Slaughter head sculpt, or he swapped the wrestling head sculpt on the?
That might be a WWE one.
Yeah.
Hound, where are you? You would know, Hound. Where are you?
Interesting.
I'm excited to have these. I still feel like Mercer is way too small.
A little too small. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I mean, Sergeant Slaughter is pretty huge, and he's still towering over these dudes and whatever. But yeah, Mercer maybe should be just a little bit taller. But yeah, very cool. It's nice to see them all together. Now I feel like they showed these off on the stream like they were still coming out, but he's already got them. I'm confused. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like the pre-order just went up on the 1st. And so I pre-ordered them on Amazon, but like this review, I don't even know if this is Trav's review or not. I watched it, I think, on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
But this review came out like 2 weeks ago. Maybe even now 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So I don't know how they got them so early, but here they be.
Savage Saint is saying that's Bobbert Vala's Sarge head.
Oh, it is? Really?
Yeah. Oh, Bobby V. He was the first to do it for real. I mean, he was the first to have him.
But it's interesting that
yeah, but once the classified one came out, everybody started shitting on
that. I have the Sergeant Slaughter. I have both of them, actually, because this is before that they announced that G.I. Joe was doing theirs. Mm-hmm. And that head sculpt looks like, in my opinion, how Sarge looks today.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
because you know what? Maybe I'm assuming that they just don't have any of the scans that like Mattel would have, to where he looks younger. So you just kind of scan now and kind of like de-age it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I would assume probably.
Yeah, but even their lore for the Valaverse Sarge is like he's older now, and
okay, so that makes sense then. So it's not bad.
It made sense in the context of it.
Yeah.
But interesting choice to put that head on this body.
Yeah.
But alas, we digress.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what up, Kevin? It's Kevin's birthday today. Shout out Kev, the birthday boy.
Really? Happy birthday, bro.
His birthday turned while he was on stream.
Hey.
I was like, oh shit, it's your birthday yesterday.
What up, Kev? Love that guy. Happy birthday, man.
Day over 18.
I was just about to say, you're finally legal. Go get you a beer and celebrate.
Asian don't raisin, as they say.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, and then they showed off these dudes too, which I don't even know what they're called.
They're the dudes who work like the flight deck for the Rattler.
Okay.
And they also are called Ketchup and Mustard.
Wow.
I don't know the proper name. Yeah, they also have another set coming out that's Onions and Relish.
What?
Yeah, they made
this great Poupon looking ass dude. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, and so I was dumb because they already did the ketchup and mustard for the scuba divers, and I bought those. I think I bought 3 of those, and got my heart broken again today. Went to Target and they're on sale for like $30.
Oh man, over here they made it to 20.
And
then they disappeared as soon as they got to 20. They were all
don't
bought
do
up.
that to me, Rick.
The ramp rats. That's what they called. Okay.
You live and you learn. The ramp rats. So yeah, people are saying we may get, or maybe no. I don't know. When you flip through, maybe the relish and onion people are the people that go with G.I. Joe, and or the dragonfly or whatever.
Maybe. Yeah.
We'll see when you flip through.
Do we didn't get a G.I. Joe jet yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Interesting. All right. And I don't know if this was from the stream. This says available everywhere. Rock Claw and I don't know.
That's the Raptor trainer. He was shown he was debuted when they debuted Sundown.
Right. Okay. I don't know who this is, but Zanya with the Chameleon pre-orders 317. That was a while ago. Okay.
I believe she's a dreadnought, and I believe that is Zartan's daughter.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So she's a modern dreadnought.
Modern, right? Okay, got it.
But people are really excited to have her. People are pissed though, because that swamp rat is one of the main vehicles for the dreadnoughts. And people are pissed that I think she's $60. So if you want to give all your dreadnoughts, because that's from the cartoon. So if you want to give all your dreadnoughts the little swamp rat thing, you have to buy multiples of her for now.
Well, for now, you already know they not gonna.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to get you out the gate because you're not going to be able to wait and you'll be impatient and whatever, and then they'll make you double dip and they'll put these out in some other form or fashion, I'm sure. Yeah, I know that this version of Destro where he's in this garb, which is like the Iron Grenadier garb, I believe. Yeah, I used to love this figure as a kid. I don't know why, and the Iron Grenadiers too, but his little vehicle, which is called Demon. So,
are you getting this?
Nah, I don't think so, because then I'll be tempted to army build Iron Grenadier, elite guard, and nah, I'm good with the Crimson Guard. I'm gonna keep building on those. I'll probably do 25 Crimson Guards, and I do want to double back. That's one thing I do want is the Crimson Guard outfits for
Max and Zaymot.
Yeah, and Baroness. Yeah,
I passed on that set, and I want to get it too. They actually marked it down a while ago. I don't know if I'm in on this Iron Grenadier stuff. This version of Destro doesn't really do it for me. And while I'm getting all of the vehicles, I think I even have 2 of those troops in the back, the Iron Grenadier dudes, but I was going to use them for Destro's brother, whose name escapes me right now. But I don't know. I don't know. They also taxing for this. I think the price of this, you and I talked about it the other day, Rick. It's like $100.
That's $100, man. Get out of here.
Damn, they want $100 for this little tiny vehicle.
Dude, this thing's as much as the G.I. Joe and the Cobra car.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I remember us having a whole big discussion about the price of Serpentor and his little air chariot. And that was just under $100 for that. And this is pretty much about the same size, same kind of
Serpentor, I also thought we were paying an exclusive tax because Serpentor was a SDCC exclusive.
That's true.
And so I didn't really trip too much. And he was a must-have for me as the leader of Cobra La.
Yeah, me too.
This little thing right here being $100, that don't make no sense to me, because that's around the price that the fucking truck costs.
Yes. Yep.
So
what's it called?
Not the All-Striker, the other truck.
The smaller truck, yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel
I feel like the All-Striker is bigger than this one. I'm drawing a blank on the name.
The All-Striker's the Doom Buggy, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
I wish I knew.
All-Striker was San Diego exclusive, I believe.
All Striker was a Hasbro Pulse.
You
That
sure?
You
I
could
feel
get
like they had it at
they had it early before it went up for pre-order. And you could get it there.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I thought you meant it wasn't exclusive. Yeah, they had it there. They had that, and they had one more thing before it. The Slice and Dice 2-pack.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the All Striker is like the Doom Buggy. It's probably about the same size as this other Jeep that we drawing a blank on the name on. But
people are saying in the chat, shout out to Aaron and the PD Dubs. The Vamp is the name that's escaping.
The Vamp.
Damn, yeah, that's it.
So yeah, the Relish and Onion. These code names is crazy, bro. Yeah, the Relish and Onion Troopers. So I guess these are Cobra too. And yeah, you see what they putting down here.
Got that purple onion, got that relish.
Yeah. So before long, we'll have like the chili and the sauerkraut twins or some shit. Who knows?
Condiment Kings. Come on, man.
And then they showed off the next Ninja Force 2-pack.
So was this dude's name Bonsai? I don't remember his name. I know that's Scarlet, but I think his name may be Bonsai. I may be tripping. I can't remember, but I'm in on this.
Yeah, I think I
didn't really mess with Ninja Force too tough when I was a kid in that era, but I'll cop these because I already copped all the other ones, so might as well.
I see a lot of stuff all the time, and I'm like, damn, that looks cool. I do kind of want to build up that team, like Beachheads recruits, that whole crew. I saw somebody
the Roughnecks,
set up a display with that whole crew the other day, and I was like, damn, that looks cool.
Yeah. You at least got to get Big Lob for the
right.
Yeah, having all these teams is, to me, is like, especially as somebody who really loved the G.I. Joe movie, being able to build out the Roughnecks and to build out Slaughters, Marauders, getting Globulus to round out that team of the whatever they were, the Royal Guard or whatever for Serpentor. I'm really excited for this shit, man. But I do know we are reaching a point though where I may like be kind of done. Because when they started going in, like we're tiptoeing there. We're like Overkill, I think, is one of the people from when I wasn't really rocking with G.I. Joe like that. When Cobra Commander had on like the armor suit, the techno whatever armor. Like I have him, but I don't have no real like affinity or like real like this shit right here. Like we're tiptoeing into an era that
I didn't love this whole era. So a lot of the modern stuff, but these was the name only reveals. Toxic Viper, Rugged Duke, I guess it says here. Yeah, the Toxo Viper, Rugged Duke, and Mistress Armada.
Yeah, the Rugged Duke, they showed it. Well, no, people are speculating it's the Duke from the new series of the Transformers and G.I.
Joe. Really? Oh, they doing some real modern stuff then, huh?
Yeah, like the ones that are out now. What's the name of that line of comics, Rick? The company that makes those.
Which one? Which comic?
The newest one, the one that everybody likes because Prime ripped his arm off and had the
that's Boom. That's Boom, right?
I don't know. But it may be I don't know. But either way, this newest iteration, this right here. Is this the picture you were talking about? You saw this?
This is one of a couple that I saw, but I was just like, damn, that does look cool. That brings me back. The memories. Yeah.
You gotta have like this. I saw that picture.
You know what? I think it's Image. I think it's Image that's doing them.
Image.
I think it's Image.
I saw that picture and I was like, bruh, I felt so good, like in my soul, to know that I had all of those. When you're able to complete a team, like you going right into this next team shot, that there's just something that like feels good in your spirit when you're like, yes, I made it. Because
100%. Look
we
at
didn't
this.
have that luxury. Like companies was releasing shit, but not doing it with the intention to complete these teams.
I guess you got this complete team now. I just saw you opening up the
Colossus.
And I want to say y'all owe me an apology because this kitty is smaller than the other one. That you have,
David. She's still too big.
What you want me to do?
She's nothing. It's just too big.
I mean, but big compared to what? This is a different era. She's taller than the one in the Excalibur pack when she was a younger version of herself. This is adult woman kitty.
David, I showed you screenshots. Out of cover, she's never that tall. Never. In book, she's not that tall ever.
I don't know.
It's fine. It's fine. They're not going to make her small because I mean they just don't do things like that. So you know I'm not gonna die on the hill of it. You know I know how they get down, but yeah, she needs
get it. And when you have her in hand, I promise you'll feel good about the height because it's like, all right, she works. Like I'm just comparing her to some random shit that I have just here on the desk. Like the tracksuit mafia dudes are bigger than her. Who else do I have that's just a random thing here?
I mean, she doesn't look huge right there, but I do agree that she should probably be just a tad bit shorter. But what do you think about the set though, Dave? I haven't got mine.
It's groovy.
I hope I get tomorrow.
I'm still gonna rock with my select Colossus as my main Colossus for my X-Men team, but for this astonishing team, this Colossus is money. You can definitely get rid of the one from your 2-pack with the Juggernaut. I know it's a different era Colossus, but this one hits. The only thing that is a little wonky, and I don't know.
Lost Boog, man.
Oh, okay.
I think his internet just died because like everything disappeared for him.
I'll just keep talking. Yeah. The only thing that's a little wonky is look at the ratio of his thighs to how those boots come in.
Yeah, that is why'd you say that? No,
because nobody else has pointed this out, but my man like looks like he has on like the tightest of spandex boots because there's this taper is so weird, and it's even weirder that they did it because there's not like a cut there for like a swivel point. So wait, hold on, let me twist it a little harder. That's just where the boot connects. And so I don't know if they plan on reusing these boots on somebody else, or if they plan on like attaching something below this lower portion of the leg, because that's clearly where it connects.
Yeah.
But it's weird, bro. Like it looks really, really funky because they are so tight based on how his thighs are. And at the knee, it just tapers off in the weirdest, craziest way. But outside of that, it's really dope. I like this little bit of movement that's in the shoulders where you can push the shoulders up so they sit more flush with what are these portions of your muscles called? Deltoids or whatever. But yeah,
I wish I could tell you.
But he's solid, man. He's a really good Colossus. He's taller than the other one in the 2-pack, but just a nitpick is the way that those boots taper off, or the way that they collapse on his knee. Because them shits is tight.
Yeah, he said, give me the tightest boots you got when he walked into the boot barn.
In a size 27.
I need a 27 can withstand metal morphing.
But I'm going
tightest to the leg ass.
I'm still going to rock with my select Colossus because
you like the height better or what? You just like him that big?
I like the height better. And my boy Dino, one of my OG friends from the Transformers community, he gave me a custom paint job on mine where it's like a sick metallic chromed paint job. And so to me, he's one of my favorite standouts in my collection. Once Boog comes back on and I'm not leaving you by yourself to dead air, I'll go grab them so you can just see them side by side. But it's a good look. It's a good look. I also got in my I showed it earlier playing around, but I did get in the did you order this? I don't even know if he was rocking with cops like that. Did you order this bulletproof vest?
Let me see.
From Big Bad Toy Store?
Hell no.
What's wrong with you? What do you mean? Hell no. This is quality nostalgia.
I'm a young, virile man, David. I don't know what the hell this show is. This is way out of my my age range. It definitely looked better though.
Yeah.
Than those first images. Those first images, man, were whacked out. I still think the head sculpt could be better on this guy, but I mean, it's they did a better job than that first initial reveal. That first initial reveal was rough.
Rick, this is good, and you get the soft goods, Dick Tracy gumshoe coat. You get the little briefcase with the no money in it. I'm in for these. Like I used to collect these this line back when it was out. And so they definitely gave my man the chocolatiest of brown skin, though, because if you watch Cops back in the day, BP Vest I felt like was modeled after Mario Van Peebles, even down to like his skin tone, and he's given more Nino Brown in this, and how the final product came out. But yeah, I'm gonna open this later because, as you guys know, I got some construction going on in my man cave due to continued technical difficulties here at Casa de Walton.
Yeah, my bad. I was trying to screen share something else and I accidentally X myself out. But yeah, I showed this in our chat. My boy Danny shared this with me, and Ed just shared it with me again.
Yeah, that's crazy how well this works, huh?
Yeah, this works very good. So
you paying attention, Dwight? You see what they could do? Yeah, this is a cool little thing.
I might swing by Target and get an extra one of these and try this actually.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good to me.
Wait, I want to see it too. Hold on.
David, no.
Yeah, hold on. What is it? Oh, yeah. I sent this to you earlier. I sent you a video of it too.
Yeah, this looks good.
Can you play the video? Or it's in the chat. I don't know if you care to play it, but
oh, really?
That's probably a long ass scroll.
So it's in the it was new in the chat. Oh, yeah, maybe relatively long, but
yeah, we be yapping, man.
So yes, remember the other day when I asked y'all, I was like, yo, if I'm bored with my Emma, what could I do?
Yes.
Recommend? It was because I had seen this. Well, not this one. Somebody else had done a less stellar job with the fingernail polish on theirs. But this looks good. ... question mark. Like, I think it suffices. Not, I don't know. That somebody else pointed out that they got super nerdy with it, but they said it's not that diamonds are sparkly and have sparkles in them. It's the way that diamonds are cut, and when the light hits it, that makes it shine. It makes it like give off the different lights, because then it's like a prism. So then they were like, for them to truly do an Emma and do her justice, they should have did her like they did Crystar. That Crystar character where like he's a crystal and he's got like cuts and shit. And so, but yeah, again,
I think they call those facets.
Oh, look
facets of a diamond.
Look at you.
I'm looking at the figure right now, and it's funny. I can't find a video though, but I'm looking at the figure right now because I haven't opened mine, and and they have a picture of her on the package, looking real sparkly. Of course.
Yeah, that's how they get you. But yeah, I may do this. I'm gonna let a few more people experiment with it because she hasn't shown up in my area yet. And you know how the Target exclusive game is played. So once she shows up for real, and then gets marked down, I'll cop another one.
Yeah,
I'll check tomorrow though, because at my local Target, it was out the day it started shipping. It was out on the shelves, but I didn't bother to mess with it because I knew mine was coming in the mail very shortly. But yeah, I'll check and see if they having a sale or whatever.
Cap Live said she low key looks like Elektra in the rain from the Daredevil movie. That's funny. I know we moved on from this, but I just wanted to show this real quick. So this is my custom painted Marvel Select Colossus that has like the custom automotive chrome paint.
Oh yeah.
I love this fucking thing, man. Like, it is still to this day my favorite Colossus. But this is what he looks like next to the new 2-pack one. And this is them like feet to feet, like level. And just the height of this Colossus to me is the way that Colossus should always look. I doubt we'll ever get one that is this tall. Maybe
not from Legends, I don't imagine.
Well, maybe like unless Gamerverse just reuses this one again and changes up like the shoulder pads or whatever, which they possibly could do.
Did you paint his titties too?
Underneath the garments?
Yeah, underneath the V.
I'm about to risk it all for you, Rick, because I haven't taken this apart in a long time.
Damn, if
it's always make the subways dark in their toy photography. Like, the subway is very well lit, man. It's not like this in New York.
It's more cinematic that way.
Yes, Rickolas, the titties are painted or chromed out too.
Ooh-wee.
So he went the extra mile. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting another one of these and sending it to him and just having him make me the Outback Colossus. That way I can get the one that I want. Because if you heat and pop the upper torso, you can paint what's underneath here on the select. Again, I'm not gonna showcase off a figure that's like 15 fucking years old, but still, you get the gist.
Yeah, and he's not that expensive. I think he goes for like $40-$50.
Yeah. But to me, this is still, and again, this goes back to the debate that we had on here. Like, I'm all about the aesthetic, and to me, this looks like the pinnacle of what Colossus should look like. Does he have the best articulation? No. Do I need my tanks in my collection to be super articulated? No, because the only exception to that is Gamerverse Juggernaut. Ironically.
Oh man, he moves so well.
Moves so well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's beautiful.
So did we make it through all of the Joes, the GI Joes?
Yeah, that was pretty much
G.I.
it for GI Joes. I guess in other news,
we could talk Fabio's XX NECA and their
that's right.
San Diego Comic-Con reveals in April.
It's crazy.
And one of them looks like absolute dog.
They're just trying to get ahead of the curve. They're just trying to keep the streets talking.
Yeah, they want Robot Chicken to flourish for another 20 seasons.
Does Robot Chicken even still come on?
Yeah, very, very sparingly, but yeah, it does. It's not like before. Really? Yeah, not like before where they used to have like weekly sort of thing. I think they do like 15 or so episodes like a year or something now. This is absurd. This is the exact same head from the old 2-packs that they used to do. So that's why it looks even weirder. And it looks like bobblehead ass Batman. This is crazy. I think it was Toy Farce. Or was it Tachyon Transmitter? I don't remember. One of them said that this shit looks like Mad Magazine Batman right here. This is
that's accurate. I hate that picture right there. Go back one, Mr. Dice.
It's a video. But yeah,
I hate everything about
it. It does look very
this is
angular.
Yeah, I hate everything. I hate it. That picture right there. I hate everything about this.
I hate black pepper. This is terrible.
Like this, I don't know. Like, would a head swap help this?
Probably not.
And also, why is the head so fucking big?
Said I hate Wesley Snipes' black gums.
I hate Wesley Snipes' black gums.
Yo, the fact that we all know that scene is hilarious. Everybody that's fucking stupid, man. So the question I'm asking again, do you think putting a new head on this would help? Is there anything redeemable about
it? Yeah, I think that would actually probably set this off. It's really the head sculpt that's killing it. Honestly, the body is not bad. It's really the head sculpt.
How is NECA's soft good game? Because is this a soft good overlay on top of this?
Look, this is kind of like newish to NECA, right? They don't normally do a bunch of soft goods and stuff.
That shit gonna be made out of cheesecloth.
I don't know. The actual soft goods look okay. It looks decent. It's just that head sculpt is fucking awful.
I don't know. We gonna see.
Okay, so there was that NECA showing off some stuff very early. This past week, the BTAS Robin went up for pre-order from Mezco too. So far, we've gotten Batman and Joker from that show, from this series. But yeah, Robin went up. Obviously, this is all Photoshop shit.
Those look like they're made out of felt. Why they look so fuzzy?
What? This is Photoshop to hell, man.
Yeah, but his clothes look like they're made out of like that felt material. Like it's not smooth, soft.
Yeah,
like it's
like that grade school fabric you had to fuck around with.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just the green that's looking like that, where it looks like, it looks like felt.
Yeah, I don't know. I know P has Batman and Joker, but I don't know, what his rating is, what his score is. But the pictures that I've seen of these have been really nice.
Who's collecting these? P. Poncho, are you collecting these too?
Poncho's in on these. Yeah, he's collecting these.
All right.
Yeah, there's Joker.
Yeah,
he was looking a little rough in those early pictures that we saw. We was all laughing at it, but that looks okay.
Yeah, you know who saved it? Yeah, there it is. Henrock. Henrock does photography for Mezco.
Yeah, Henny Rock. Hell
yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give that man a raise, because this Joker 100% was laughable, and I've been seeing all the photos he's been dropping in A.C.B.A. of this Joker full redemption arc. And whatever y'all are paying Henrock at Mezco is not enough, because look, right, he's doing God's work to make these figures look much, much, much better than how they looked in the original promo.
Yeah. What's is he using Popeye's jacket right here?
Maybe, but whoever makes the first Gordon's Fisherman's action figure is gonna win.
Kevin said his name is Hennessy Rockefeller. Henrock is short for Hennessy Rockefeller.
So this is, speaking of Nino Brown, who's getting this figure right here?
Me.
Rick is.
Are you really?
Hell yeah.
What did they name this? What clever creative name did they name him? Did they get
this has always been a character. They created this character in 2000 and
so this is a recurring thing.
Yeah, they created this character in 2003 in their old line called Hoods. But in that one, he had a big afro, so it was funny because I didn't think this was that character.
You let that pass the vibe check that they made this dark-skinned black man an action figure and then named the line Hoods.
Hey, there's a white man and an Asian man in that old line. They're Hoods, Maggie. Sorry, that's a quote from Static. But yeah, Vapor. It's funny.
Asian Hoods.
It's funny because Vapor with the white skin, that's how Vapor's actually supposed to look. He never looked like blue or anything like that in the old. Yeah. He was white. He looked like Eminem, like Slim Shady shit. And then I think the bigger cat is Asian, or maybe he's Hispanic.
This is nothing but Wesley Snipes as an action figure, bro.
Damn it.
Yeah, man.
Like this is, and you know what they should do? They should what scale is this? Is this 12-inch?
Yeah, no. This is all their
112,
regular 112 collective line.
All right, can we circle back then, Rick? Remember when I don't know, it's probably been like 6 years, maybe even 8 years ago now. Can we circle back and go? Remember when everybody was putting those big ass Jordans on all their action figures?
Oh my god. Yeah, when China first started to make those 1/6 scale Jordans, and everybody was just putting those fucking daddy's shoes on these fucking
everything.
Figures. Yeah, stole my big brother's shoes and wore them to school, head ass looking toys. Like that was crazy, man.
So will those work on these? Will those Jordans from back in the day work on like Vapor? Click on that picture. Like, what kind of shoes is he wearing in this?
Oh, Letterman or Vapor? I'll tell you what shoes that.
Well, either, because like, is he wearing
Letterman has Jordan 12s.
Really?
And, yeah, he has Jordan 12s, and he has the Nike Hot Step. And Vapor has the Jordan 5, and he has Tim's.
So they look similar. They're not like licensed.
No, they look exact, just without the Jordan logo.
Yeah.
Although with Letterman, they're different. On Letterman, they like tagged up the sneaker, to like try to circumvent getting in trouble, I guess.
Yeah, I'm surprised that because I'm looking at them now. I thought that those were the little import shoes we were talking about, but that was ballsy of Mezco.
Yeah, they're ballsy.
Very ballsy.
There is also the ability to do some swaps with the Mafex Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he has his Jordans. Them not making pinstripe Jordan or a fucking Space Jam one is a travesty. But...
You know what looks fire, which I did when I first got that Michael Jordan figure from Mafex because I reviewed it. I swapped the what's the red and black Jordans that the red and black Chicago Bulls jersey Jordan comes with? What number are those, Rick?
Which one?
The Jordans that the first Mafex Michael Jordan comes with.
Oh, he comes with the ones. He comes with the 12. And what else does he come with? I'm trying to think, because different Jordans come with different sneakers. Although they hoed us on the white one. they had the opportunity to give us new sneakers in like different colorways.
Yeah,
That was bullshit.
They just ran it back with the same ones.
He comes with the 11s.
The black and white ones, the patent leather steppers.
The black and white, yeah, the Concord 11s. He comes with he comes with the Jordan 1s, the Jordan 6s, and the Jordan 11s. He should have.
Yeah, well, I think it's the 6s. Then I guess I had swapped them on to the Mafex Deadpool, and that shit look fire.
So here's a question. Remember back in the day, we were all like, man, it would be so cool if NECA made like rap characters or rap figures to go with when they were releasing like the Rockstar joints. What's stopping Mezco from doing like, I mean, you're doing this hoods line and clearly you understand like urban culture with the pack-ins. And so I see the stuff that the accessories they come with. Like, wouldn't it be dope if they released like some soft goods, like Wu-Tang Clan figures? Like, that would be fucking crazy, bro. Or if they did like a, who would sell well? Like Mezco did the OG Biggie, right? Like they did the Biggie that I have, the big one.
Was that Mezco?
Yeah, they did a Biggie.
Okay.
Back in the day, before they got like super articulated. It's more like a little statue with soft goods on it. But I would love to see them do, if they did like the whole Wu-Tang Clan in this Mezco style, that would be like insane, bro. I told you guys this the other day. You should get this cowboy Deadpool, because I already saw somebody swap it out and put a Spider-Man head on it and make a cowboy Spider-Man, and it works just as is. And I have started I shared this with y'all, but I'll share it on here too. Yeah, I'll share it. Fuck it. People can take it and run with it if they want. But this is my proof of concept for my Django. I took the Electro head. Well, I bought this Electro a couple weeks ago to do this, and fuck this figure. This is stupid. But I took the Electro head off, and I took off the little the Yimeen on his face, the electricity, and then I popped out the cowboy hat. And so I'm gonna get this customed up, and I'm gonna get a horse to go with it. But Django finally is coming together.
What color horse was he riding mostly in that movie? A brown horse?
Brown. Yeah, brown horse. The only bad thing is he got this big ass hole in his head that you gotta like fill with like putty or something, then sculpt and repaint, and then give him like a pupil on his eye. But once that's done, got a 6-inch scale Django, and I'm out here winning, bro. Really excited. And this is probably, I know we talk about like top 10 figures of the year, but this gun twirling accessory is one of the best pack-ins that I've seen in Marvel Legends, like in the course of the line. It looks so good. It's so smart, and it's pretty dope.
You know what? You know who you got to give that to?
The Phantom Rider.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't pack him in with one. They should have.
You know what? I haven't even gotten one figure from that wave yet. I do need to complete that wave. I've been trying to wait to see if it'll pop up on Amazon on a sale. But yeah, now I got to buy that Deadpool because I would definitely want that for a Phantom Rider.
Yeah, but you know what? It may not work on Phantom Rider unless you did some like heated up, because the way that it attaches to the hand, there's a hole. There's one tiny, tiny hole right there where the trigger would be.
Mm-hmm.
And the figure that the Deadpool comes with a G-spot hand.
Wow. Hilarious.
It has it has the finger in this position right here. So you have to insert the finger into that hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what creates the effect for the spin.
Got it.
He doesn't like hold the handle of the gun. It's just that one finger inside of the hole that holds the gun in place and gives you the effect, because it looks like it's twirling on his finger and it's not held in his hand.
All right, you might have to
paint
that hand sculpt and just swap
it's weird because it's got like, it's a Deadpool hand. So it's not like, it still has like the little metal bracer.
Glove. Yeah, okay, got you.
Yeah, but once you put it in hand, that's what it looks like. And for him to spin it. And so then you just flip it, or you can tilt it up like this. So it's not like pointing straight.
Mm-hmm.
When you show it, it looks like he's twirling it around backwards on his finger.
That's dope.
Very well done, but you would have to take a figure with splayed hands, that's a white hand, and then heat it with like a heat gun or water and then hold it in place so it stayed like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you have one finger that can go inside of the thing. So
interesting. Okay. Where
but
do we
definitely cop this one on clearance, because I have a feeling that all of these will end up on clearance eventually.
do we want to do a few highlights, since I've been looking at stuff on Instagram this whole time?
Yeah, do Walton's and then I'll send mine.
Okay, cool.
Let's go. You gonna take Kendall to go see the Mario movie this weekend?
I'm not taking her. She's going with her her cousin. They already got tickets. They're going tomorrow, actually.
They grow up so fast. That would have been a daddy-daughter day back in the day.
Right.
Tell you, she copped her tickets on her own, used her little debit card.
Definitely, right?
Yeah,
you pretty much outlining exactly.
Yep. I already know that's I got my Leela and Kendall are like the same age almost.
Right. Yep.
Everything I'm going through and the struggles you going through them too over there. I think about you every time Leela do something crazy. I just be like, man, what Boog do?
Same. I'll be like, I wonder if David's daughter did this shit.
Yeah, the answer is probably yes. 9 times out of 10. I told somebody today, I was like, my daughter's 14 on paper and 28 in her brain. So she crazy. All right, let's go ahead and look at some A.C.B.A. Let's look at some highlights. I don't think I was on here last week, so I played a little bit of catch up with my photos.
All right. Speaking of the man, Big Lob.
Place to start. Yeah. Hell yeah. I saw this. I think I saw this the day after my Big Lob came in the mail. This is by Scott Warren.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved everything about this, man. It showcases the figure really well and the articulation. I love the color theory that he's doing here, having him go up against all these soldiers dressed in blue. And then he contrasts it really well with the red and the green on the fatigue pants. And I don't know, if you watch G.I. Joe growing up as a kid and watch the cartoon, like this is some shit that Big Lob totally would do. They would have been captured by Cobra and he would have been in his cell talking big shit and challenged them to a game of like 1v5 and then whoop their ass. Because of course Cobra would have like a full basketball court at their Terradome
at their facility, right?
Yeah. And so seeing this was just fun, man. And it was, nobody's gonna call him for the charge and the bow to the face because he don't care. And I just love this, man. It's vibrant. I love the angle that he shot it at, a little mini Dutch angle, and this is quality, Scott. So salute to you.
Yeah, shout out to Scott Warren. He is at Crackhead9000 on Instagram.
Shout out to Crackhead.
You said that last time when I laughed. That's hilarious. I want to hear the backstory of why that's your spirit.
Yeah, right. I'd love to hear that too. But yeah, funny thing is, like, they got the guns out. He got the basketball charging.
Again,
they playing for keeps.
Right on character, because they all would be strapped mid-game, and he'd be like, "Nah, bruh." And I ain't calling no fouls.
Yeah, shout out to Scott Warren. Oh, actually, hold up. Let me bump this up.
It's funny because another cool thing about this character is that my man has on like some G.I. Joe sneakers. It's funny because they aren't like Nikes. And I was going to swap them out and put some Jordans on them. I still may. But I also like the fact that he has his own like Converse looking G.I. Joe shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we were talking about Hennessy Rockefeller earlier, and this is just beautiful. Like, again, Mezco, whatever y'all are paying Henrock, it's not enough.
Also, it should be noted that this is Mike's Brownstone diorama. So these are from Diabolic Studios, if I'm not mistaken. Rick, am I right? P?
What'd you say?
This diorama is Mike's stuff, right?
It has to be, I'd say.
Mhm.
I mean, I know that these aren't like widely like produced like his normal ones, but I do think that the like the brownstone look, yeah, I think those are his. Somebody let us know in the chat if we're wrong, please.
Right.
But yeah, this is super duper clean. I'm 99% sure because if you look at the street, it's the same sculpt design as the streets on the wall XD.
So I was torn, right? Because
the curb, I mean.
I saw this, I loved it, and then I started not to select it for my picks of the week because I was trying to switch it up this week and show love to some new artists. I know that I've shouted out Henrock a few times on here, but once I had made it through my whole list, I went back and looked at this again, and I was like, it's too good not to have.
Yeah, super duper clean and
I just
vibes. It's real nice, man.
It just looks like slice of life. It looks like it's weird because it looks like if you just look at it from a distance and just glance at it, it looks like he took a photo of just a regular brownstone in New York and then superimposed an action figure in the shot. Because the lighting is perfect. It looks like it's a real fucking brownstone in New York. The scaling is perfect. The tree placement, everything about this is like photography, A.C.B.A. perfection. So this is quality, bro. This is quality.
Yep. Shout out to Henrock. He is Henrock112 on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm only saying Hennessy Rockefeller moving forward though.
Hennessy Rockefeller. I love
Yeah,
that.
shout out to Kevin for that one.
What up, Kev? All right. Who's up next?
Next we got. Hold on.
Hennessy Rockefeller. That's a dope name.
That's a great rap name.
Yeah, it is a great rap name. I want to hear about Crackhead 9000 though. That's crazy. Like you a crackhead in the future.
Crackhead.
Oh shit. In between some of these laggy times while we wait in between picks, I know we've had some super chats come in. If you want to run through some of those, Rickolas.
Yeah.
But I'll look this up now. But if during any of the transitions while Boog goes from pick to pick, if you want to throw them out.
Let's go with Quabid Taylor, who hits us with a super chat saying, we need more super chats up in here. Man, hell yeah, Quabid Taylor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, what a fucking guy. And then back to back with it, 96, 97, he drops also happy birthday, D-Walt. Woo! Birthday boy.
All right.
Brayton, thank you.
Ain't over, D-Walt.
Common Taylor, I love you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man. He's a fucking man. What a day one individual. And we got a super chat from Bo Biggs, baby. The silence behind the violence himself.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. You got to do it right, Rick. I'm sorry.
It's okay. The silence behind the violence. Bo Biggs. David, you're up.
My nigga Bo Bigger.
Hell yeah. Who was it that said it? Was it you? Like, imagine one day Bo Biggs comes in here like, I'm white.
I would love it. Like that was.
I thought that was already confirmed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think that day he was like, I'm black, and we're like, okay, cool.
Oh, did he? Did he say I'm black? I'm just saying my nigga Bo Bigger every day, thinking that he was white, potentially with a MAGA hat on, just sitting at the house like, goddamn right. Goddamn right, I'm your nigga Bo Bigger. We have a very diverse audience here.
Oh my god!
So I was cool.
Damn, hard R. And
I did sneak in the hard R. My apologies.
Man, we got a absolutely monstrous group of super chat from Dawn of Pops himself, the fucking absolute legend. Wow, you're something else, Dawn of Pops. Says WonderCon was cool. Best highlights were meeting Wade. And then Mark from Gridiron Studios, he complimented our figure display, showcasing the Trouble Bubble upgrades from Gridiron. Man, hell yeah!
What upgrades did they do? They always doing upgrades to all the G.I. Joe shit. That's for sure.
I didn't know that they did an upgrade. Shout out to Donna Pops. I tried my best to fucking get somebody to pick up that Odin, but by the time I hit up my boy, he was already gone. And I didn't want to trouble Wade. I told him, maybe I'll just ask Wade, but then my homie told me that he was gonna be there on Sunday, and he hit me up like, "Man, WonderCon's great," and I was like, "Oh shit, can you pick this up?" He's like, "Oh, I already left." I was like, "Ah,
Already gone, bro.
yeah, already gone." So that was on me. Thank you, Donna Pops. What an incredibly giving individual. He's always in here, showing much love. Army vet. So shout out to Donna Pops, man.
Shout out to Donna Pops. Thank you for your
Okay, and that Bo Biggs breaks his silence again.
What
He says, according to the New Orleans Police Department, I am definitely black.
Let me find out.
Make no mistake, that's a black man.
Bo Biggs black, baby.
That is a very black man.
Hey, I think that the Gridiron Studios, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the one where it goes from a trouble bubble to a mech.
Yeah, that's what he said. Mech upper with arms and mech legs.
Yeah, it
Bro,
actually.
You got to pull that up. What? That's crazy.
But I think it's like $50 though. Like I was going to get it. Yeah, it's for like arms and legs, and I think it's $50. But it looks cool. It actually looks cooler. This is pretty old too. Like this came out a while ago, but it looks cooler than the mech that the Hasbro team actually released.
Damn, you don't have to do them like that.
Yeah, it's good though. When you get a chance, let's pull it up. But
yeah,
before we forget, shout out to my man B Harper. Bradley Harper. I just missed you when I was in DC, Brad. Next time I come, I promise we're gonna get some wings. We're gonna cover them in mambo sauce, salt, pepper, hot sauce. We're gonna do it up properly for DC. I don't even know, Brad. Do you have your Charlie in hand already? I didn't even make that connection of how did you take this photo.
Yeah, he got it last week.
Really? Is everybody else getting it, or does Brad know somebody abroad? Because I haven't seen anybody else with this yet.
It's because Image Anime got it already. Yeah, that's why he got it.
Yeah, Brad, stay with the plug. Well, that aside, you got Charlie Nash looking pretty dope in this photo, sir. I love the way that you just capture this clean, cropped, contained, well lit. Makes me ready to have this figure in hand because it's pretty, and you made it look pretty. And I hope you get all the likes and love. And if you aren't following him, he's on IG at Harper_Biggs with a Z. You can follow him because he takes really pretty pictures and he's a nice person.
Shout out to I don't comment it twice. Shout out to Brad. I did speak to him this past week. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, real quick, I'm gonna take us over to Gridiron so you could just see that trouble bubble.
I mean, Gridiron stuff looks really good. Their stuff, they taxing, man. They be taxing, and they like tricked out their vamps with all the stuff and the all the stuff you can add to the vamp. It looks crazy once you buy all the stuff from them. It's gonna cost like $400, I think, but it's a lot.
I'm confused. They got 2 pages.
One of them's their Finster. They be posting nudes and shit. It's crazy.
I'm confused. All right. How far back was this?
Oh, it was a while ago. Oh, no, wait. There it is. Right there.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. It looks like they made an Arctic version of it.
Interesting.
But if you scroll down a little more, you can find like the regular one because it looks like they went and tricked it out. And
this it?
That looks like they've added even more stuff to it. But yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it's I didn't even know they had all of this, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, it looks like they now, because originally it was just legs and arms, but that one pick, and that's their version of the Ostriker. That's not even like an add-on kit for the Hasbro one. They made their own. So it's crazy out here. I didn't even know that they had all this stuff.
But they do have add-ons for the.
It looks like it
too.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always see this stuff pop up, and I'm always kind of in awe and just be like, "Yeah, that is really, really cool." Especially a lot of the guns and stuff, the realism of them all. But I do know that their stuff could be a little expensive sometimes. So
Yeah, a lot of expensive.
A lot of expensive.
Click on the one to the right. I may have misspoken. Go to the Awe Striker or to the right there. Go over 2 more. Yeah. So this one is theirs. The one that had the star on it was the Hasbro one.
Was the Hasbro one? Okay.
Yeah, this is their Awe Striker without the star. But yeah, I don't even know if I have any gridiron stuff. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I bought the tires to swap out the tires on my Vamp. Was it the Vamp or was it the black one? I bought a set of tires to swap it out on one of those. And so I didn't need to trick it out and do all the other shit that you can do to it. But if you have the black, if I can find one of the black trucks from Cobra, what is it called? The Stinger, maybe. I'm gonna buy another one at the discount price because they have enough add-on kits for that on Gridiron to turn it into a completely, totally different looking truck. That's like a multi-troop carrier that looks pretty dope. So, what do you know? All right, let's get back to me picks. I think I got like 5 more.
Go with that.
You know, I didn't know that it was Easter Sunday or Easter weekend until like yesterday.
That's right. It's Good Friday today.
Good Friday today, and I was not aware.
I'm pretty sure it's like Passover too, ain't it?
I don't know. I only know toys, bro.
That was anti-Semitic, man. Why you said it like that?
Because I don't know. I don't know. If toys will get me into Christian heaven, Muslim heaven, that was probably terribly what I just said right now. Muslim heaven. That's not even a thing.
That's not a thing, bro.
If toys will get me there, if Transformer knowledge will get me in. Oh, look at that segue. If Transformer knowledge will get me in, stick with me, because if you are a for real Transformers fan, you will remember this scene from the show.
Iconic.
Because this is the scene where Cliff Jumper converts his tires into like some skis and some shit and is out there on these waves, goes riding the whip on the ocean, and this captures that scene pretty fucking well. I don't even think these are these? Yeah, these are Masterpiece, because I see the Masterpiece Ironhide with the diaper on. Who is the person who took this photo? How do you say this name?
I don't know, man.
That you're talking about 1TF. Come on, man.
That was pretty good. That was much better than I was gonna do. This is pure 80s nostalgia.
This is it's Chris McClure though on Instagram. I mean, that's the actual, I guess, his government name, but it is 4 of those 1TF.
Oh, it's supposed to be the transforming sound.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
So it's 4 and then the number 1 and then TF. CH 1TF. You got it?
Yeah. So peep game. I don't smoke anymore. Even when I smoked, I didn't really like smoke like that because my brain already be on like 10 24/7.
Oh, that's the story of my life. I have no interest because my shit is always wired.
That shit used to have me wide. But seeing you make that transformer sound, one time I was with some of my close friends and we were like baked out of our mind. And we got to talking about Transformers, and I shit you not, we had like a 2-hour conversation debating of what does the Transformers sound like when they transform. And when I say, it was like 6 of us, and when I say that shit turned into a heated debate because everybody had their own
very high conversation.
And we're all in there sounding high and ignorant as fuck. We're all in there like taking turns saying, nah, nigga, it sound like, and we're all like making this sound and just looking so stupid. And when we finally like sobered up the next day, we were just like, yo, we spent like 2 hours having that conversation.
All recorded that.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. But anyway, shout out to TF. Love this photo. I may even print this and hang it up in the man cave somewhere because it's that good. The way did he use the bag trick to make the mountains in the background? Is that what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I think those. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I can't really tell.
Well, respect on how it looks like he is using a bag to make the water effect in the front. And I dislike strongly when people don't use their cotton wool properly for water effects or clouds or whatever. But the way that he used his cotton wool to make it look like the water crashing against to make like the crest and the waves and shit.
I don't know if that's actually cotton wool. I mean, I know you say that for all of these type of effects. I think this might be polyester though.
Polyfill. Well, I say it's a shout out to Craig Warwick. Remember when he said motherfucking cotton wool and like the recap? So it's always a joke. But yeah, polyfill. But whatever it is, it's used well here. And
very well, yeah.
Shout out to everybody staged properly. It's probably going to piss Boog off because even though you can't see them, nobody's feet are planted properly in the photo. So that would be my only that would be my only critique. Plant those feet.
He does have on his Instagram, he has a still from the cartoon as his like inspiration. And he did a really good job recreating that scene.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, shout out to him, Chris McClure. Up next, we got.
Oh yeah, this was nice. Nice because there is a lot of red in this photo. Once you add Spider-Man, once you add the red of the red of the brick walls in the back. But the fact that you can differentiate very clearly between Spider-Man versus these ninjas is very dope. Is that a digital cutout?
Yeah, he does this all the time. I done commented on his stuff a million times, and I actually asked him to let me send him some actual cutouts. Yeah, I gotta get his address because I do like his photos and his photography and stuff like that. But I hate when you put these digital cutouts.
Yeah. I didn't see. This is my first time seeing it on my computer. I was looking at it on my phone, and I won't disparage the shot because it's still a quality shot. But it does just show that when you are like immersed in the full culture of A.C.B.A, that going the extra mile to incorporate like true tangible cutouts just pushes it to the next level. And it is something that you notice right away. But everything else in this setup is fire. Even the way that you have it lit, the way that you have Spider-Man as the central focus of this, the way you have this framed, I can tell that you're a photographer who set your camera up first and then you built the shot within your viewfinder, because just the way that you have this framed is very intentional. So shout out to you, Arch. Right? Is it Rebello?
On Instagram, he's Agent 37 _ action. Agent 37 _ action. Again, consistently good. A lot of a good mixture of dynamic stuff like this, and then some vanilla stuff that's really like moody and really nicely lit and stuff like that. So
Agent _ what else?
Agent 37 _ action.
All right. I'm a hold Boog to that. I'm gonna follow you on Instagram first of all because I dig your art, but I'm gonna have Boog send you some cutouts.
Yeah, send me. Try to get his address.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him. I'm gonna follow him and I'll reach out to him, and then we'll get you a nice little A.C.B.A care package in the mail, brother.
100%. Okay, up next we got somebody I'm hating on right now because I don't have this figure.
You don't have the Robin yet.
They played me, man. Ami did some bullshit to me, man.
They canceled your whole account?
They did at first. I got it back, and the problem that I was having originally persists. And they keep trying to get me to pay with PayPal, and I don't have a fucking PayPal.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
My shit ended up lapsing, and that's
Yeah,
it.
how the fuck does that make sense? How can they make you pay with PayPal? What the hell?
And I go in, I change the payment method, and then it'll just go back, and it's just like, oh well, we reserve the right to pick what we want you to pay with. But I don't have a fucking PayPal though, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, they shut down my account too. I think they shut me down my shit the week after they shut your shit down.
Yeah, they did.
I wrote them a very well worded corporate email. I threw on my corporate DeWalt hat, and then they hit me back and was like, "Oh, really? Fuck you harder." And then they were like, "We're definitely not opening your shit back up." And so they canceled my pre-orders. I didn't have many. It was just like Mayfex, Tyson, and something else. And I think maybe Jubilee. They canceled both of those, but it's okay. They're not the only show in town, and I'll get them.
Yeah, and with tariffs right now, like, you know, Boog always used to say these things are $100. Yeah, with tariffs, man, these things are $100.
Yeah,
but just fucking buy it here. Like, I don't know.
Here,
I'm about to spend $120 on buying it off of Tile, actually, because he got two.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I love this costume for Timothy Drake.
Drake.
I don't know. I like when people incorporate moons into their shots and they are scaled properly, and the moon doesn't look like it's fucking up Earth's gravitational pull.
Yeah, man, you on your Todd Ortiz shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Todd Ortiz.
He'd show up on any post with a big ass moon and go, "Is that the size of the moon? Is that really the size of the moon?
I miss
you
Todd.
Look in the sky."
I miss Todd. Not only do I miss Todd, he pops into my DMs every now and again just to say what up, and I love Todd. But I also miss rectangular videos. Like, shout out to Dave modeling. What is it? Is it modeling model behavior and his reveals and shit? But they don't hit the same. I need the monotone, bruh. I need him to be in here dropping like big news, but sounding like he don't give a fuck about the news that he's dropping. Like, that's what made rectangular pop. And I miss you, Todd. So maybe we need to do like a collab or something with displaying model behavior and rectangular, and let them read them together or some shit.
Displaying model behavior is too happy, man.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because you know what? That's exactly what it is. He's happy about the fact that he's doing the reveals and like getting like the insider tip on what's coming out for the whole year. Todd rectangular used to sound like he was doing that shit begrudgingly. Like, yeah, I'm fucking up their reveal plans for the whole year, but I don't want to and I don't care. But here you go. So I miss you, Todd. Anyway, back to Mark Steven Santos. Quality photo. They're definitely on their brooding, overlooking the city of Gotham shit. And I kind of wish that I had these both in my collection, because I would love to have, like, even though I do have like my Justice League display using the McFarlane DC shit, I think I would feel happy having a Bat family display of just the Mayfex Bat people stuff.
Yep, that's been my plan all along, pretty much, to just put together just the Bat family. Now, I didn't get Huntress, but I don't know that I really care about her as part of the core crew. But
she's extended family. She's like a cousin. But
yeah, I'll be happy with Tim. If they do Damian at some point, Nightwing, Bruce, and Batgirl.
You not having Nightwing is a crime.
I know.
I just want to let you know that the police are at your door.
I know.
FBI, open up.
And look, this is how you know Nightwing is good. Nightwing is so good that CT Toys hasn't even like disrespected it by making one.
I'm saying, and that shit was expensive. I think it still is. I think it's like $200.
You know what? I just remembered that Ray sent me a link to. It was very limited though, so it's probably sold out. But it was a link to like a hand kit for Nightwing with some different hands and things that you could swap onto your Mafex Nightwing. Damn. Okay, cool. But yeah, this is dope. I'm looking forward to getting. Let
me know when you get it what you think, because I may circle back and he may be my entry point into. Let me stop. No, you're not.
Don't you have Bane?
Nah, I don't have. But see, I wouldn't get Bane.
Oh my
I would only
God.
get family. and I would like have them like somewhere high up on my display on some brooding like castle rooftop type shit. But that's it. It would only be Batman, Batgirl. If they made a Batgirl, they haven't made a Batgirl yet, right?
Not yet.
Right. So it would just be Nightwing, Robin, Damian, Batgirl, Batman, and that's really as far as I would need to go with these looks. I wouldn't get like everybody else. I would be cool with it. But I'm gonna tell you something crazy. So you just sent me. Also, shout out to you, man. You put together a very thoughtful little gift box for me with getting me some stuff that I don't even know how you knew that I needed some of those things.
Happy birthday. I did remember Impossible Man. I did remember that you were looking for that a while ago because I feel like I got you Hit Monkey too, right? At some point.
Back in the day, yes, you did. And it was funny because Hit Monkey. Yeah, he did. He hooked the brother up. But I'm not gonna go on a super long tangent, but after you sent me the heads for the maker, I started looking up some videos because I was like, I know that they made an all black Marvel slender body. And so I had to after looking it up, I figured out that the body I'm gonna use is the House of X.
Professor X.
Yeah. But in my journeys of looking of what figure to use, why did I see this dude ordered a brand new Mafex Nightwing and stripped all the color off and used that as the body for his maker?
Who did that?
I'll send you the video of it. And what's crazy is the way he did it, bruh, put it in a bucket and used what is the strong nail polish?
Acetone?
Yes. He put acetone in a bucket and poured it over it to remove the paint and left it in too long. And it started eating away at the plastic on Nightwing. So then you're seeing him on video and he's like, fuck, I messed it up. I left it in there too long. So he like had to sand it to hell to get it back smooth and do a bunch of stuff to fix it. But the whole time I'm just like, bro, why are you using a Mafex Nightwing to
what are you doing?
the maker? So I don't know if he was just trying to flex, if he was trying to just get content views, but he got him out of me because that was crazy. Yeah. All right. Alvin Villanueva, this is fire, sir. You took me back, even though it didn't look this good, but you took me back to those first times of playing Metal Gear Solid on my PlayStation 1 back in my dorm room in Drew Hall at Howard University. And this is nothing over the top, nothing super crazy. I don't know what you're using to build the hallway, but this is just clean, cropped, contained Snake, solid Snake, and this is beautiful, man. I also like the inclusion of the guard slumped in the background. I just like it. It would have been cool had you didn't when you slumped the guards, they would get like the little Z's over their head. Am I tripping?
The figure actually came with that as like a little kind of plastic accessory. Yeah.
Who is this? Who makes this Snake?
This is the new Figma one, I believe, but the original. It's the new Figma one, and then they had the guards back when they released this first one too. And the guards, they came with a little like plastic sort of like cutout, basically, with the Z's.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And again, normally when I do my top picks, I'm not here to like give people critiques in real time for their shit because I know they put in the work. But if there was anything to push this to the next level, it would have been adding the Z's over his head, so you could have been able to see it in the background behind Snake that he slumped. But I love this. The lighting is dope. I love that you can see the way you diffuse the light so that Snake's head is clearer, but then you're capturing really quality shadows by his feet. Good job. Really, really, really good job.
Yeah, shout out to Alvin Villanueva, who is Bushido.figs on Instagram. Bushido.figs. Shout out to him. Okay, I think you got one more, Dave.
Let's get it. One more. I'll add actually maybe two more, depending on who this next one is, if I'm right.
There's two more.
Spin the wheel. Oh, I know who's next. Yeah. This is a good looking figure. My man, Plastic Snaps. I like this, Simon.
He be snapping.
he do be snapping. And I know that I will say this about Simon. You can tell when Simon is like locked in for a photo. Simon is, we all know Simon puts in work. He's been putting in work for years in A.C.B.A, but he is an artist that puts up so much work just to like stay behind his camera lens. Sometimes you can tell that he's putting up something just to put something out or to test something out in the group or to try a new technique or something. But you can tell when he really takes his time and showcases why he's like one of, in my opinion, the top photographers in A.C.B.A and why he's an admin in A.C.B.A. This is moody as hell. I like that you're capturing like different light rays coming in through what you set up as the windows. It's dirty, it's dungy. I like the pose that you have Daredevil in, where he's like slumped over after clearly what was a knockdown, drag out fight. I feel like you have just the right amount of debris, and I feel like you took your time in setting this photo up. Not so much of what's happening in the forefront with Daredevil, but all of the things, the placement of things in the background, the positioning of the bodies. Because at first, your eye is drawn to just the one body that's slumped over the crate. But then as you look in the photo and it like builds in your eyes, you see that he fought multiple shield agents and they're slumped in the room in different positions. That to me is dope, because the longer you look at this, the more it draws you in. And the way that the colors of Daredevil and the positioning and the posing in the center, in the forefront of this, that's what catches your eye, but then it builds the more you look at it. So good job, Simon. I can tell that you spent some time on this one, and this got a like out of me. I already follow you on social, so no need to say I'm gonna follow you. If I didn't, this would be a picture that would make me follow you, but this is really good, sir.
Yeah, Simon is plastic_snaps on Instagram, plastic_snaps. And Dave's final one. We getting into crazy territory here. We gotta. I don't know if we're gonna get to Rick's because we still got another little segment.
Sorry, Rick. Again, I killed you. Sorry, Rick. Love you, Rick. Love you. Follow Simon. Every now and again, he'll surprise you and take a picture of him in a thong, and just to make sure you're paying attention to what he posts. It's great. Every Christmas, he has his ass out as the gift to the world.
The white man cometh.
Yeah. Oh, well done. Well done. All right. So yeah, this was different. This was different. I went back to this a couple times and just kind of just looked at it, and I was like, it's given like Batman the Animated Series intro a little bit, but I also like picture this being in a comic panel. I also am just digging this like over the shoulder, like POV perspective. I feel like it's well lit. I feel like it's well positioned, where the Batman's fist is like covering his face. So all you see is his cowl in the shadows, and the facial expression is captured in the forefront of the dude getting slumped like this is really, really good. And again, I'm doing it again when I'm giving critique, but the only thing I may have done a little differently is I would have moved the goon's hand down a little bit so that you don't see where the articulation is in the wrist. And you could have, just captured the top of his hand and not got the articulation, the break at the wrist swivel in the shot. But outside of that, I love everything about this, man. I love everything about it. I also love the attention to the detail of he's emptied his clip and the gun is out of bullets. And that's when Batman went in for the punch. Again, just a nice additional attention to detail in your shot.
Yeah, I like this a lot too. This stood out to me this past week. Only other thing I would have probably done is amped up the backlighting a little bit to really highlight Batman a little bit more. That red, if it was like a little more vibrant or popping just a little bit more back there, then it would really outline everything really nicely. But for a very focused, sort of tight shot, this is really cool, and it's very Batman-esque. It reminds, it's given the old Batman live action show and shit to me a little bit too. So yeah.
This is a Graham Reed Have we seen a photo from Graham Reed featured on the podcast before?
I don't know about featured on the podcast, but I'm pretty sure he's been featured on Instagram. I'm trying to get to his Instagram page, but this link is broken. It's not.
If we can find it, I will. You'll get a follow out of me, Graham Reed, because if this is the type of quality you're putting up, I would love to see more of your work.
Yeah, I'll find his
his
actual Instagram.
Send it to me if we don't find it by the time the podcast is over. And Graham, I'll send you a message on Instagram with my follow. I would love to see more of your stuff. You can tag me on some stuff.
All right. Do we want to do a little corner section for a few moments? Oh, Graham Reed is Denticus on Instagram. DETENTICUS.
It's pronounced denticus. I'm just
Denticus. So I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Tintin and the
Denticus. He was the dentist of the guys from 300.
Was he?
Dentimus.
I'm making that up. Yeah, I'm making that shit up. Yeah. All right, bet. So I'll follow you on Insta and then I'll send you a message because I want to see more of your stuff.
Excellent.
Kiss.
Okay. It's B. Wow. Look at you.
Hey, and his number one pick of the night, starting off gooning. That's what I'm talking about, P. Join us. Join us. Don't try to scroll away from it. Join us at the table.
Goodbye. Sorry.
Okay.
There it is. Get them, P, coming in.
It's okay when they're furries, huh, Pancho? But
get them, P. Look
they're
at
humans, and you draw the line.
Close out, nasty man. What up, P?
Is that Iowa watching?
Hello.
Oh no, lost treasure.
How are you doing?
So, good, man. How are you? Did you make it home? Good.
What'd you say?
Did you make it home from the JOB safely?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
from the Jobin.
Yeah, I'm
Did
chilling.
you get a chance to eat dinner and be a family man for a little bit before you come joined us clowns to talk about toys?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking about.
I said no.
Please. I know. Look, yeah, I know. My family's upstairs too, texting me, blowing me up. I'm like, nope, not tonight. You guys got to fend for yourselves. I'm an absentee father.
Oh my god.
They'll find their way.
My kid's asleep, so.
Look, valid. My kids started break today. How you been, man? How was your week?
My week was pretty good. I've just been working and just hanging out. I made this.
Yo, you did that fast.
Damn, Boog, this is the worst time for you to leave.
I know, right?
I didn't actually leave yet. I was just standing up to stretch my legs for a second and was about to run up. Yeah, that's dope. Super dope.
That is fire, sir. Muted, detected, identifying X gene. Well, hold on, man. Hold on. How does the dude do the meme where he's like, take my money?
I actually bought this Cyclops today because I wanted something to
a GameStop or
yeah, it's the SHF.
Colors are perfect.
You found that at GameStop?
Yeah, it's $100 at GameStop, but I had like mad coupons, so I got it for like $60.
Nice.
Sir, okay, so just to give y'all some behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We talked about this shit like, what, a day ago?
No, today.
No. Was it today?
Well, no. It was yesterday, I think. Yeah,
yesterday.
You're right. Last night.
And P showed us another print, which he still is going to make. I don't know if you're ready to show it tonight.
Yeah,
but...
why not? Yeah, I made a Scouter version too. Oh, it's upside down. I'm dumb. But yeah, it's a Scout. It's like a Dragon Ball Scouter thing. And then David and then Boog suggested to do Sentinel version. I was like,
bro, when those go into mass production, please, just wherever you want to debut them, wherever the link's going to be, whatever the wait list is going to be, holla at your boy. Because I need a couple.
Everybody's getting one. All you guys are getting one. I mean, I don't have a Sentinel. Why do I need this?
Make sure, I don't know where you're going to be selling those, but just make sure you let everybody know, because I need a few of those, because I have
that's right.
Sentinels. But I'm just telling you, like,
that's true,
again, one Sentinel can stand like a whole team and do like mutant detected X gene, whatever. That's fire, sir. And the fact that you knocked those out so quickly, you are a madman and a genius.
Yeah, I started with this design, and I just tweaked a couple of things. I did it like at, what time is it now? Like it's about to be 11. I started doing this at 7:30, and then I started printing it, and then it's ready.
I did get your care package too, man.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
Very nice, very, very nice. I showed it off some of that stuff in a video that I put up, but I had to take it down. It'll be back up in 1 minute, actually.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad it got there safe. Hell yeah.
Damn, P, you
something
are
very special that he put together in there too. That he printed. That I'm pretty sure you showed that off before, but
yeah,
really
the like the bridge sank away. Yeah, I've been.
Yes.
I showed that off last year, so you're good. But yeah, I'm glad you dig it.
Yeah, very man, nice. Dig it. Let's go ahead and you get those up for sale ASAP. Even people in the chat are saying that's peak, that's dope. Donna Pops, maybe Chef Kiss hands, maybe like come get this money hands, and then that is fire with a lot of ease from Neil 28. Yeah, man, let's go ahead and make that happen and make those widely available. Well, you're right on time, because I think Boog was queuing us up for some comic chat. Is that what we're doing, Mr. Nice?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Let me set that up. I gotta send the link. Hold
on. We did talk about, are you watching Invincible, P? Or is that like one of the things that you don't have time to do?
I'll watch episode 1 soon.
Okay. All right. I did want to let y'all know, because y'all are like the worst support group ever for me.
Hell yeah.
I did start watching One Piece this week. I'm currently on episode 38.
Oh, you're caught up.
30.
You're there.
You're basically there.
But I am all in, because I'm kind of an animation snob a little bit, and there are certain anime that I don't watch just because I don't like the art style.
Mm-hmm.
And One Piece was one of those, because I thought it was going to be like kiddie. I don't know what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like silly. And yes, there are silly parts, but the characters' backstories and already like the story that they're weaving, the narrative is just so good. Because already I'm only 30 episodes in, and I already care about the main cast of the Straw Hats. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And currently my favorite backstory is Sanji's backstory. That shit was emotional as fuck, bro. Like, I wasn't ready. And so at first I was just gonna get a Luffy. But now, also shout out to CJ, because he's been feeding this addiction. I am gonna build out all the Straw Hats, because I fuck with everybody on the team heavy. I'm only gonna do their main looks, but CJ put me on because I guess they sell accessory packs for Luffy.
Yeah.
Where you can do like the multi punches or the gum whatever. And
the old one is really expensive though, dog.
Of course it is. That's the one on top with all the fists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna get. I'm gonna pay the late tax on that, but they have a new one that's dropping with the big fist and the big foot.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get that one now.
You're really funny right now, man. You and Kevin are doing the same fucking thing right now.
What happened? What did Kev
do? He's
do?
watching the shit with his kids.
What up, Kev?
And he just got into One Piece SHF this week because he's been watching it with his kids, and he's like, they're like enjoying watching it together and shit. How crazy is that?
Yeah, Leela normally is my ride or die for animes, but for this one, she was like, I guess they're talking about redoing One Piece.
Yeah, they are. It's coming up soon.
So she said she wanted to watch the remake, and I was like, all right, well, I will watch it too, but I'm gonna start my journey on the OG, and so I can be true to this. And so she's kind of now on her own little side mission where she's watching all of JJK right now. And I forget, she's watching one more thing. But yeah, so what originally started out just getting Luffy for the culture, I'm now all in on all of them. And I saw Zoro and Nami at my local Walmart for like the $37, the cheap figure arts.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me, man.
Yeah, they're good. They're good figures too, man. You know, it's the price does not change the fact they're great figures. That's the best. That's the best of it.
Currently, I'm saying I won't need any other like villains or whatever because they're cool. I just fuck heavy with the Straw Hats because I like their vibe, and it's also gonna make me rewatch the live action because now I actually know what I'm watching, and it's not just like fever dream shit. Like it makes more sense for me to go back and watch it now that I've started the show.
You watching this shit in English?
I am. I'm cheating.
I'm not gonna give you a hard time. This shit is 1,000 fucking episodes.
Yeah,
so,
because you know
I'm not giving you no hard time.
Because you know when you're watching the sub, you got to be locked in, and it's so much content to take in, and I'm binging it. I got to be able to do other shit. So like, I'll be in the office, like doing some work or creating an Excel spreadsheet. Shut up, P. I know you always.
Why watch the show? Why watch the show?
But this is how I'm gonna make it because I have to like have the shit on in my office and be looking over while I'm like doing a spreadsheet or some shit. Look, the people who would be the most mad that I'm watching the show while I'm doing this shit are my like clients. So
what client don't know won't hurt them.
So we're gonna scrub this out later. We'll edit that part out later. But anyway, I'm enjoying it and I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll be late with it. But I'm on the Oolong Island. Is that what it's called?
There you go.
On that part right now. So good stuff. If anybody ever told me at any point to watch One Piece, I'm there. And shout out to Nylock28, who says he just reached One Piece 1,136 today. That's crazy.
Jesus.
One day it'll be me though. One day. God willing.
I hope that with the new anime that isn't me. And it'll be a much lesser number.
A lot of people during the pandemic locked in and caught up. So it's very it's possible to do it fast. It took these people like 3 months. Shout out to Toy Shelf.
We did the math on Wednesday. We did a little math on it, and it was you do like 2-3 episodes a day for a whole year. You know, you could do it. You could do it.
I'm more committed than that, Rick.
You're something else, pal. You are something else.
I'll keep you posted. I'm gonna write this shit down. I'm gonna create it's gonna be called One Piece Watch 2026, and I'm gonna
hit up Kevin. You guys can catalog together. Like, hey, where you at? No, where you at?
I'm gonna make a note of this. That today is April the 3rd, the 4th.
April 3rd. This is no April Fools, baby. This is real.
April 3rd, and I was on episode 38, and we'll kind of track it on Fridays to see where I'm at. I'll give you guys little updates on my progress.
All right, Boog, you want to introduce? Give a rundown of what's going on next.
Yeah, can you get that rundown?
So we are trying to streamline the show a little bit more, and continue. Obviously, everybody likes the segments where we actually talk about A.C.B.A. So doing all the highlights and stuff like that. And, one of the major driving forces behind articulated comic book art is the comic book portion of that. And, that's where we draw a lot of inspiration from for putting together these scenes is from comic books and manga and cartoons and the movies and stuff like that. But, we're just trying to bring that comic book back into articulated comic book art. So we're doing a segment maybe every once a month or every 2 weeks or something like that, and bringing some comic book heads in to talk to us about comics and get us up to date on what's currently going on, or maybe discuss something that is a classic comic story. And we're bringing in my man Tayo to kick this week's segment off and talk some comic books. So What's up, man? What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Are
Yeah,
you?
I hope it wasn't too creepy. I had to let them see the Kunta first. Comics first and Kunta first and the comics. How y'all doing tonight?
What's going on, man?
What's up, Tayo?
Oh, we good. Hey, Pancho,
What's up,
Rick,
dude?
What up?
D-Wong,
What up?
everybody.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about your journey into comic books, into figures, and just give us a brief rundown of your history in the community and stuff. Obviously, you and I know each other. We know each other well. Known each other for quite some time. But yeah, just give everybody a brief rundown of your history and how you came to be in the community.
All right, no problem. So I would have to say one of my earliest memories was just this picture of me, because I was born in Nigeria, wearing a Ninja Turtle shirt. And I just found it so ironic that up until pretty recently, I've always loved this stuff, but like African parents, they weren't always the most supportive, but they would keep myself. But anyway, so yeah, I've always been a major fan. I would definitely say that Spider-Man is my top favorite, and then there's Batman. And then as far as toy photography goes, I remember when my younger brother, we used to always collect action figures. I never grew out of it. And we used to just say, oh, we're doing pictures, like when we weren't doing like Pretender more. So I would say he's like, but we didn't actually take the pictures. We would just pose up the toys into like interesting looking ways. So I would have to say that my younger brother is like my original collaborator. Anyway, fast forward with time, I get on YouTube, and I've been like following you guys for like Boog especially for like I think like a decade plus now. I was really drawn to his energy. I felt like he was something that like I could relate to, because a lot of times, like obviously this stuff, comic book culture is like pop culture, and things have shifted, and I'm all for like making it even more mainstream. Shoot, we've gone a long way. Like one time I used to work in Old Navy, and there was this one guy I had a Spider-Man shirt on. And he's like, oh, back in my day, we'd like beat somebody up for that. And I was like, well, this ain't your day. So anyway, long story short, we here, we ain't going nowhere, so we just try to, like you said, put more of the CB and A.C.B.A.
No doubt. All right, where do we want to start this week? Comic book still? I'm like so out of the know. Comic book still coming out on Wednesdays, right?
Yes. Sometimes Tuesdays. But I mean, I would say we could start with. So I've been going to a bunch of local comic book stores in San Francisco. I guess I started at the cream of the crop because there's this place called Comics Experience. They got some stores all over. But anyway, this isn't actually from this week, but this is. Can y'all see? This is like a dream come true right here. It's been so long. Everybody knows that old image where Superman and Spider-Man are like by that telephone tower or whatever. So yeah, this is Superman Spider-Man #1, and it's a brilliant book. I won't do any spoilers, but like there's like 3 main stories. In the first, Spidey and Supes, they team up to take on Doc Ock and Brainiac, and they do a really interesting spin on it. There was the second issue actually has my heart. It's basically Spidey and Superman are doing stuff in the background, right? But Mary Jane and Lois Lane is still from their perspective, right? So they're on the bridges. There's all these Easter eggs, and as y'all will soon find out, I love Easter eggs, right? And then there's actually a little cameo in there from a particular character. I don't want to give it away. And then finally, just more anthologies. Like there's like a symbiote Spider-Man with Superboy Prime, and currently, if you're following, they just had DCKO in, right? So Superman, that was written by Zack Snyder. So basically Superman, well, can I spoil it? Or how about this? I'll just say this. For whatever reason, Superboy Prime, he's going to be a lot more prominent going forward. I'll put it that way.
Let me ask you, Teo, is it where Teo, thank you. Where will there be more to come from this? Because I know right now this Spider-Man Superman crossover is like one of the most talked about things in comics right now.
Mm-hmm.
So is this like a one shot? What can we expect to come from this?
Okay, the beautiful thing is I wish I had it, but it's all good. It's somewhere in my collection. But no, it ain't over, because this is actually not the first kind of thing. So they had Batman. I'm not sure which one came first, I don't know if it was Batman Deadpool and then Deadpool Batman. So the reason why I said them differently, right, is because one, DC is writing them, right? And then another book, what's called Marvel's writing. And there's like this really interesting one with Grant Morrison, and it gets really, really trippy. And, you know, he likes, not he. Grant Morrison goes by they, them. So they get really, really trippy in it. And it took me, like, I love Grant Morrison's work, but it took me several reads to really understand where he was going. I was like, oh, I see. So yeah, this isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And the beautiful thing about them crossing over like this again, right, is that you get all these really cool anthology series, and like you really just see how, like, yeah, you might say, oh, this company's biting off the other, but nah, there's just beautiful synergy, man. And I know how much Boog hates crossovers, but I'm just saying, man, you know, this.
I was just about to mention to you and to the audience that I fucking hate crossovers, but all right.
I expect a Captain America and Wonder Man one from me. Wonder Woman one for me real soon, because that was in the first one that they did, and top notch. All
right, so this first issue of Spider-Man Superman came out this past Wednesday or the Wednesday?
It was from the previous. I think Pancho. I think you had it. I think that was from last week, but I got some stuff from this week too.
Okay.
So can I ask, and this I may need a favor from this ask as well. Remember the comic that I showed you, Rick, that had Miles Morales, Steel?
That's the same one. That's a variant cover. It's going to come out this month through Felix. It's exclusive to Felix.
I've seen it, but not in person. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you asking Rick? My bad.
No. I was asking you if you had seen it. I had talked to Rick about it, but I didn't know if you had seen it. So it's exclusive to one store, Rick?
Yeah, it's a store exclusive. It is the Static and Miles and Steel, and that's exclusive to Felix. What's it called? Brian, where are you? What's it called? It's like Felix Comic something. Felix the Cat.
Oh, that's what I mean.
It's like it's like Felix something or other. It's exclusive to their website only.
So that's just the cover variant. It's the same book. It's just cover variant.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a whole different story.
Dude, could you imagine?
That's why I was like, how do you know what's talking
This is gonna be 12 issues or what? What we looking at?
For the Static and for that crossover?
Yeah.
Which one? No, so
Spider-Man and Superman.
First. So this one is a one shot unless they decide, because I haven't seen if they're gonna announce it like how they did Batman, Deadpool, Batman. Because this one, if I'm reading it correctly, it is Superman, Spider-Man. So if they do the same thing, I would hope that maybe by the end of the year they do a Spider-Man, Superman.
They are, yeah, they're doing.
Yeah. And then since we were talking about like variant covers and whatnot, so obviously you guys know that Daredevil Born Again is out right now. So, you know, they love synergy. So this is Legacy 668, but it is #1 because they just love a reboot, especially for the speculator market. And even more so, let's really dig into that for just a quick moment. So we were talking about variants and stuff. So look at this. This is Daredevil #1, and this is Daredevil #1, and this is a special blind bag. Okay? So depending on, so basically there's ultra rare mystery covers. So like normally, you know, you get your solicits. Oh, this is coming out this Wednesday, a couple months. They show the variant covers. But when they do blind bags, they used to tell you what they are, but now they just, you know, I don't know. Everybody trying to do Pokemon cards or something, you know.
That Daredevil cover is basically the Mezco box with Daredevil.
What a pull.
Something just Daredevil book in a blind bag, though. I support that.
That's pretty funny. On the nose there.
So
my wife made a joke just like that too, because I was catching up with the episode, right? No spoilers, but I'll just say this: Karen wants to show you know, Matt something, and then my wife's like, "But how?" I was like, "Baby, that's not nice."
I think we were going to talk about this Doom book as well, which Marvel Legends just put out a figure maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago now of Emperor Doom. Tell us a little bit about that story.
All right, cool. So besides being very, how can I put it? So like, you know how obviously this season of Daredevil, right? The Punisher Task Force is straight up ice. So in a lot of ways,
I don't know anything about this season of Daredevil.
Oh, okay. Well, what? Okay, well you should, but it's fine. So basically back to World War into Doom, right? Let's just say how if you're charismatic enough, right? Basically, it's a Marvel version of that. So somehow, right, Doom has won, not by force, but just by being so damn charming, right? That he has all the countries actually going for him. At first, you know, like the Avengers, the X-Men, everybody's teaming up like, whoa. Okay, is this AI? Is this clones? No, wait, these world leaders are really out here like letting Doom win. And then at this, and this all comes from the Blood Hunt story. So I'll just real quick on that. So basically, the Blood Hunt story was a way to elevate Blade's daughter, and then change up some stuff with Miles because he kind of became he did become a vampire out of it. So part of the way they were able to defeat one of the original ancient vampires was Dr. Doom had to become the Sorcerer Supreme because, you know, obviously he's a scientist first, but he's also one of him and Wanda Maximoff. They're constant candidates for being Sorcerer Supreme. So what did Doom say? You know, okay, now that everything's gone with that, I'm about to use the Eye of Agamotto and all the other special items, and I'm about to just take over the world. So like I said, at first the heroes was like, oh, great, here we go, let's beat Doom up. Wait, no, everybody's out here rallying him. You know, Doom, like One World Under Doom, and there's all these crazy spin-offs on it. There's like this one cool thing about the Dungeons of Doom, and there's like this special task force after certain things happen. They're trying to get into Doom secrets, and it's really, really good. And some of these figures, like I don't own the World War.
Who's writing the main book?
Oh, what's his name? I forget. I'd have to Google it. I'd have to Google his name. 1 second.
And is this a book that's concluded already, or this is still?
Yeah, it's already done. It's so funny. I had read it online prior, and when I was at Comics Experience, I wanted to at least get one single copy, but they were like, well, actually, you know, and he went into the back for me. But no, they don't actually have any. But the trade paperback collection comes out next week, so I might go back and get it.
Nice. How long ago did this conclude, though? I mean, I guess
months ago. Months ago.
Time since they planned to figure some time out.
Yeah.
How accurate is the figure, you think, to Doom's look in the book? Is it?
Oh, it's definitely accurate because it's really just. Hold on 1 sec. Am I still on camera?
Yes.
Where'd y'all go?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, we're here. Okay, cool.
We're here.
Right,
You're
so
here.
It's basically this figure. Sorry, it's a little sticky because I live in San Francisco, right? So I learned the hard way that if you're gonna have toys here, you need to get this. You can't really see it. You need to get this silicone gel for earthquakes. Literally, yesterday was my son's original due date, and I got woken up by my Mofex Magneto falling, but he's good. Fortunately, something else opened up, and now we got that Yoshi in there. But basically, it's this figure, right? And then just a different cake. And it's not even. I don't even think that sculpt is the.
I actually have it here somewhere. Sorry,
you just got it. You should also look into getting. I don't know if you have it, but you have museum wax.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I use. Like it's. I got it for earthquakes, and it worked. I'm
from San Francisco too. What part of the city are you in?
Oh, I'm in. Oh, I know, Dave. I know you are. But I'm in Japan. I watched the show, man. I know. I know. I've been slowly stalking y'all for 10 years.
And that's what's up, man. Next time I'm in the city, I'll holler at you. I have a trip coming out in June. I think I'm coming out for my sister-in-law's wedding. So I'll get up with you and we can go somewhere and grab a bite of something and a drink.
Oh, most definitely. I'm actually on paternity leave right now. I might switch it up a little bit because there's something in July that I might be doing with my family. But either way, like I said, I'm in the city proper, so I don't mind. Like, as long as you don't mind, like, if it's a day I'm working, because I get off at like 7:30. But either way, we'll make it happen, especially if you're here for more than one day.
Yeah, for sure. Our house is in the city proper as well. So it'll be easy to get up.
Oh, perfect. Shoot. Play day in the Bay.
Play day in the Bay. And also, congrats on the baby. You had a son, right?
Yes, I did. And honestly, I don't want to get too mushy because I'm trying not to be too long-winded. I'll just keep it like this. The birth of my son, right? Like it's never the same. And basically, like ever since he's come home, I've felt like lighter and heavier at the same time. Like I felt like I'm really just trying to be twice the man I am. And I think I'm already a good man. You can ask my wife. And I feel like just certain things have been aligned. aligning. And I'm like, I'm Yoruba, and like twins are really big in our culture.
Mhm.
And like my son and my daughter, even though they're like 2.5 years apart, let me tell you something. They are twins, and like people at work just keep trying to see his picture. We actually well, that's a funny story for another time about his newborn photo shoot. But basically, I'm good and I'm happy, and I hope that wasn't too long.
So I'm gonna ask, because I always ask this question of people that are a part of this nerd culture.
What's up?
Did your wife let you slip in any type of comic or nerd reference into your child's name, or is there gonna be a nickname that's connected to the culture? What you working with?
Oh, no. So here's the thing well, two things about the culture, right? So obviously I'm a born Yoruba, right? So names are always a big deal. So like a lot of times in life, no matter who you are, it's either your name, right, or the gift of life that you get first. So names are a big deal to me. Like we just had my mom come out a little bit early because my son, he's full term, but he came out like I said yesterday was his original due date, and we had like a beautiful makeshift. Sorry, Mom, I didn't mean makeshift like that, but like naming ceremony. And like I had my groomsmen and some of my dear friends give him extra names, not on the birth certificate, so it's a big deal. But as far as the culture, my wife is like she's amazing. She's fully embraced like even in our wedding vows, and she held to it. She was just like, okay, I'm gonna finish all in Naruto with you, and I did it solid. I was just like, okay, we're gonna do this, but non-spoilerless, So there was, and then when she was really into it, at one point she was like, oh, maybe we should. I like Sasuke. I was like, yeah, we ain't doing that, but appreciate it. But she really embraces me, and I embraces all her endeavors too. And Boog, he came to our wedding.
I was at your wedding.
One of our weddings.
One of the weddings.
Yeah. You gotta have more than one. You gotta have like a traditional joint, and then did you guys do an American joint? Yeah.
Yeah, we call it the white wedding. Bull wedding.
I'm with it.
All right, what are you looking forward to, comic books wise? That's coming out. What stories are you looking forward to? When you were talking about Grant Morrison, I thought back to him on New X-Men, and that was amazing. That led into basically what led into Astonishing X-Men, and Whedon continued a lot of the storyline and a lot of the things that that Grant Morrison did from that run and his run. And I think that's why the two of them back to back are so fucking good. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what are you looking forward to coming up?
I'm looking forward to, I'm really liking what Jorge Jimenez has been doing with his Batman run. I'm looking forward to, for the first time, I don't know, like, so you guys know the Hellfire Gala, right? How like there's like, to promote it, they had those alternate costumes, right?
Dave knows, and I know only because he knows and he's talked about it a little bit. I have a very,
Gotcha. Well, that the funny thing about the Hellfire Gala is like with the comic sliding time scale, I'm just like, how many of these galas are you holding? Like, because I'm just like, you just gotta lie to yourself about how Marvel's only supposed to be around for like 5 to 15 years and DC does Crisis. But anyway, about the Hellfire Gala, right? So Captain Marvel, right? Carol Danvers, right? Her Hellfire Gala costume was so sick. I've been waiting for a figure of it, right? So basically, it was so sick that it became her main costume. It's almost like a drummer boy type deal, but I don't know. It's like good with or without the jacket. And I'm just like, man, I wish this was her original costume. Like, because I remember when I still remember reading in Midtown Comics and by Times Square. Like I remember being in the store and reading when Captain America was like, no more of this Miss stuff. You know what I mean? Take the title. You know what I mean? You're captain. And then she has this costume with the freaking mohawk and was like, what is this? Like, this is no bueno. And I'm like, I'm not even like,
Kyle, what you looking forward to, bro? Come on.
Oh, sorry. What am I looking forward to? So basically, sorry, my bad. I'm trying to see what they're gonna do with the X-Men United. Basically, it's almost like Krakoa again, except they're like in their minds and whatnot. So like they're still, So real quick,
it's led
the
by
X-Men are here. Some of them are there, but then they join like the school. I thought at first they were gonna bring the mansion back.
When you say it's in their minds, it's like
Emma Frost.
It's like the astral plane. They all team up.
Go ahead, Tayo.
Yeah, and so it's basically psychic Zoom. You know what I mean? Because like Rogue's team with Wolverine is in the South. Cyclops is, he's doing his thing in Canada, and obviously Cyclops has so many ties to Canada. I think that's where he met the clone of Matt. Anyway, but yeah, so basically, it's almost like Krakoa again. And Scott I'll say this because this is the first thing. So Scott isn't with it. Like he's just like, nah, I don't trust this. Like this particular mindscape is based on Sinister's technology, and everybody knows Scott Summers and Nathaniel Essex, they beef.
Yeah, they got a long going rivalry for sure.
But it's wild that the person who made
with Summers, right?
Say again.
I'm sorry, what?
I was saying because Sinister pretty much has been obsessed with Summers, basically.
Obsessed.
Yeah,
yes.
But it's kind of wild that the person who formed the like Black Ops X-Force team is against what Emma's doing with X-Men United, because he's like, it's too secretive. Nobody will know what's going on if they're not included in this mind meld. And so it's going to be interesting to see what it is. I like what they're doing right now with how they're breaking up all the X-Men teams. Is Storm still off of an X team? She's still with the Avengers, right?
So no. So, okay. How can I put this? So there's going to eventually be another Avengers. They had this big, they've been having this big fight with Kang. Kang's been doing blah, blah, blah. No spoilers, right? But at the end of it, they're like, okay, we did this. And it's a pretty epic thing. So right now, Storm is basically doing her own thing. And what I really like about what Storm is doing, and I won't get too deep into it, but it's really been, I really love, people say that I'm like really, really cultured. Like every once in a while, I'll like say like random words in like other languages, but that really just came from, reading Chris Claremont's X-Men, like I didn't know what Guten Tag was until I was like in middle school reading all that stuff. So Storm, a lot of her stuff has been focusing on facing, defeating, and joining different Storm gods from other like, religions and cultures. And it's been really, really cool. It's actually inspired something that I'm trying to work on with the Orisha, which is the basically the Yoruba deities. And stay tuned for that if y'all want to check it out on the Cold Front Instagram. The _Cold Front Instagram.
All right. Great. What else you looking forward? X-Men United. What else? What else is popping? Give us a little variety. I know people I hate crossovers and I don't love DC, but we still wanna give, equal opportunity, equal time to the DC stuff. What else? Tell me a little bit about Absolute Batman. What's going on?
Okay, so people are calling that like the berserk of what's going on, and I can kind of see that because the way the I don't remember the artist names, but the way that they draw the angles, it's so gritty. It's like a nightmare that just keeps getting worse. And the way like no, seriously, and the way they have the Joker, right, as a man who doesn't laugh, like you can find this on the internet. It's not a spoiler. He has a certain form. Like, do y'all remember the Arkham Asylum game when he was like on the Venom? Yo, this one makes that one look like this. Like it's crazy. And because obviously, so basically the whole thing about the Absolute Universe, right, is that Darkseid in the normal DC universe just felt like, this is this stupid unending cycle of me just trying to, get the control everything. It's pointless, but then he unlocks something and he's reborn, and then he's reborn as a whole nother universe. So basically the thing about the Absolute Universe is that everybody gets rebooted, but instead of having alpha energy and positive vibes, right, that's why the heroes always win in our normal world. The Absolute is fueled by omega energy, right? So there's so many different things. Like Diana, she wasn't raised with her sisters, she was raised in hell. Superman, he wasn't really raised by the Kents. He was raised by his family, but even so, Krypton is not freedom. Krypton is on some fascist shit. And then the really most interesting one, because everybody loves it, keeps being number one, is that what they've done with Bruce Wayne and the Joker, they've basically reversed them. So basically, in order to make up for his lack of wealth, right? Bruce Wayne is yoked up. This man is like 6'8" and all this other stuff, right? He's like an engineer, but he doesn't have the money, right? And he doesn't have a Robin, but he does have a very tactical Alfred that at first was trying to take him down. But the Justice League, the Absolute Justice League, is basically the Legion of Doom. And I don't want to spoil no more. Y'all should read that. So.
That sounds very interesting.
I think Rick is reading it, and it is honestly, Boog, like the Absolute Universe is one of the best things that DC has put out.
They're all the biggest. books in comics right now, and it's not even kind of close. It's
Who's writing Absolute Batman?
Scott Snyder.
Snyder.
And Scott Snyder is the same writer who did Hush.
Okay.
A few other big Batman titles. So
let me ask one more question about that. So Absolute Batman is the premier book out of the Absolute universe. Are there other Absolute titles or everything?
Yes.
There's a lot.
So Absolute Green Lantern, so different. Like what they've done with the so obviously Jeff Johns, he's the reason I know he's the reason I fuck with Green Lantern heavy. Like because before him, Green Lantern was just the weird guy with the weird pupils from the Superman show. But then I started reading all the Jeff Johns stuff when I was in high school, and I'm telling you, the emotional spectrum, all that gets kind of flipped on its head. Like basically, how can I put it? The main Green Lantern in Absolute Universe is Jo Moline, and even she is very completely different than she was in the normal universe from Deep Sector. Guy Gardner's different. Everybody's different in a very interesting way. Like even Simon Baz, right? Like there's a different reason why he wears that mask all the time.
Yeah.
So how many Absolute titles is it, you think?
There's
I think it's almost 10 now.
There's Wonder Woman.
There's Flash.
Superman, Flash. Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter.
Oh, Martian Manhunter's incredible. Just
and
absolute
Green
mind trip.
Arrow.
It's being teased. Yeah,
Green
Arrow's coming soon, and he's like, and it's crazy because I really wonder how they're gonna do that Green Arrow one, because remember, no spoilers, but remember, David, did you read? Yeah. So with Hawkman. So I'm just like, we're gonna see.
It may be like a prequel, but it may also be, I hear that he's gonna be on like some dark energy villain shit, but we'll see. I will say,
Omega Zombie or something.
You know what just crossed my mind? What we should actually do to really dive into this in coming weeks is we should do a book club, man. We gotta do a book club together. We gotta read some comics together.
Be down.
That's what I do with the boys every night. I just finished the Batgirl run, and I'm up to date with it right now of the Cassandra Cain, and that shit is fire.
All right, we got to expand on that then.
That one is cool.
All right, real quick. We talked Invincible a little bit early on. What else are you guys watching? What else is popping right now in terms of movies, cartoons? What we got going on?
Daredevil has been great.
You said what?
Daredevil has been great, although David Walton didn't agree.
I was sleepy. I'm gonna go back and have to run it back because I watched the 2 latest episodes. It's a lot of talking, B. Like it's
you ever read a Daredevil book, Doug? He talks a lot.
But this is a show. And so
what does it matter, David? You don't even watch the shows you watch anyway, so I don't understand.
It's like
I also think the vibe has shifted a lot from Netflix to Disney with the Daredevil show. And there are just things about it that I dislike that when they are happening on screen, it kind of pulls me out. Like I'm really over like Vanessa, and I feel like she gets a lot of screen time.
She need to die. She need to die.
She gets a lot of screen time on the Disney.
I think she's gonna die.
Well, we'll see. Well, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch the episode I watched the other day because it's not bad, but it's just not as good as it should be, in my opinion.
The third episode was action-packed as shit. What do you want?
I'm gonna tell you.
And remember, they're still getting over the fact that so like the reason why some of the stuff in the first season of Born Again felt so disconnected, right? Is because Kevin Feige was like, oh no, y'all can't do this. So he brought back the original showrunners from, so this one is all
I know the backstory, but to answer Rick's question of what do you want? We're in Disney, baby. You are officially a part of the MCU, Matt Murdock. So if you're talking about we need a war and we need like soldiers to fight in this war, go round up some of these other street level motherfuckers.
Right.
David, he is.
We
know that they're going to be there. We know that they're going to be there.
Can I hint something that we talked about, or should I wait on that?
Let me get caught up. and then we'll talk.
Okay.
Because I know it's coming. It's slow moving, brother. And I just want to say, like, by now, Matt's world should be expanded and at least be talking about some of these other heroes. And up to this point, from what I have seen.
Wait, what episode are you on of season 2?
There's only one episode I haven't seen. So I like watched through, I think it's 2 episodes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you this. In episode 1, they reference somebody, and this isn't a spoiler since you've seen it. They reference somebody that, can she track somebody down? Who do you think that is?
Oh yeah.
I'd have to.
I mean, she was in the trailers.
For which season? Season 2?
For this current season.
Are you talking about Elektra?
No.
What? No.
Just say it. Who?
Last name sounds like Hitter.
Kristen.
Oh.
Jessica Jones.
You talking about Jessica Jones?
Yes, brother.
I've seen her. But look, that's how boring that is. The fact that Jessica Jones is your big like reveal, and but wait, listen to what I'm saying though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go back to what I said. Matt Murdock, you are now in the MCU, brother. So therefore, your big reveal is yet another Netflix universe person coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about that. Go hang out with Moon Knight. Go hang out with like some of these other MCU people that have been established outside of the Netflix shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need to see.
Who realistically did it? Who do you
tuned.
think is going to do this? Like
Stay
realistically.
What do you think?
Realistically
Who's going to do it?
Like who's going to be there? You think Spider-Man is going to be on the show?
I don't need Spider-Man on the show. I don't. But look, we've seen Matt Murdock in a Spider-Man movie, so therefore we should be able to hear Matt Murdock talking about Spider-Man and how
This talks about him.
He talks about a man in a spider.
This talks about him.
They talking about them like they not in the same universe still.
Fisk has talked about Spider-Man.
They're making allusions to. They're not.
You gotta tease. You gotta tease.
You got the man dressed as a devil. You got the
man.
kid dressed up as a spider.
We are past the days of teasing. If Matt Murdock, and I'm gonna keep driving this home, if bruh is in the MCU, and if bruh was in Spider-Man, we don't have to tease anymore. Those days are over.
David, he doesn't know Peter anymore.
Huh?
He doesn't know Peter anymore.
I haven't said one time on here. I have called him Matt and Matt Murdock. I never used the word Peter Parker. I said this dude knows who Spider-Man is.
No, he doesn't.
They know.
No, he's trying to say that he knows of Spider-Man. Spider-Man is out there in the East.
They know of Spider-Man. So I don't want to hear Fisk talking about the man in the spider
suit. I will say, can I just say this? And I won't say the whole thing. Right? Yes. But someone will know who Spider-Man is before Brand New Day. And I'm going to leave you with that.
Man, I got to watch this show.
You're missing so many conversations. Just like, look, the way we're talking right now, there's a lot of that on Daredevil. Like, it's a lot of heated conversations. It's good.
All right. Well, I mean, the fact that it's sparking up this debate means that it must be worth a watch at the very least. So
I would say so.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. What's it called? Daredevil.
My updated opinions next week.
What's this called? Daredevil.
What's it called? All right. So let's wrap up with the release of the Mario movie. This is the second movie, and I guess what will be a Mario trilogy, I guess. I don't know. Or you think it'll go beyond
until they run out of money?
Exactly. I was about to say, we got Sonic 4. They're going to keep going until people stop showing up.
Okay. So, Tyler, you actually saw the movie.
Sure did.
Give me a non-spoiler. Give me 60 seconds, baby.
All right. 60 seconds, non-spoiler. All right. It is a very fun, super duper nostalgic Nintendo commercial. And if you care about non-spoilers that are actually spoilers, check out my video. It's actually blowing up on my Instagram. Part 1, I'm trying to act like Charlie Day, all paranoid. Part 2, it's nice and calm. That's the one that the camera's clean and the video's going. But yeah, check it out. Critically, the plot, it'll phase adults out, but if you're a Super Nintendo head, you're gonna love this. It's straight Sugar Rush from the Mushroom Kingdom.
What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, for me personally, I'd give it an 8.5 to 9 because it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's Super Mario, not avant-garde.
Gotcha.
8.5 to 9. What did you give the first Mario movie?
I would give that one a 9 solid because it had like more of an emotional pull with the whole brother thing. Even though I'm happy that this one had more Luigi, right? But then also too, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little biased with this one just because like I said, I have like this video about things I sense, and I'm not 100% right, but I'm pretty damn right.
You did make some like predictions of things that you thought you would see and things that would happen before the movie. And how accurate were your predictions? You think?
I was pretty accurate. And then actually I was talking about because I know, Mr. GameStop, CEO, Oga at the top, Chief Fine Boy No Pimple, Pancho Joshi over here. So we were chatting about it.
Why the government name?
Unsanctioned nickname.
Hey, I'm not about names matter to us. You know what I mean?
What just
I
happened?
could have went on, Pancho Jiggy the jiggiest, but
Hilarious.
But yeah, we were discussing it.
Okay, we're not going to talk spoilers and none tonight. The movie is still fresh. It just came out this week, but 8.5 to 9 is a great score. Tell us about we've been seeing this a lot over the past, 5 years or so, with the popcorn buckets being some very highly sought after collector items. And so what do we have for this Mario movie? What were the popcorn buckets?
So as far as popcorn buckets, because there's multiple collectibles, right? One actually, I'll start from literally the smallest. So there's obviously you saw in the trailer that Bowser, right? He lost the first movie. He's tiny, right?
Listen,
so literally there's a popcorn bucket.
You talking to an infant.
Okay. Bowser, big bad turtle man. He's not nobody's friend. Okay, I actually have a Bowser somewhere.
I mean, I know who Bowser is. But I'm just saying.
So basically, right? They got him with a poison mushroom. He's teeny tiny, right? So as far as us in the real world, because he's teeny tiny, there's a cauldron that he has. It's not a spoiler. It's literally the world's smallest popcorn bucket. Okay, it's like yay big, Guinness World Records. All right, and then after that. Those little star guys, the Lumas, right? So there's multiple colors of those. They have LED lights. They go fast. It's crazy. And then here, and this is the one that has a personal connection to me because ever since I saw this, I wanted it. But let's just say I don't live too far from an AMC, right? So I was just scrolling because I was promoting my video and I was about to take a nap because I had been editing and stuff. And then I saw somebody who was like a reseller go to some place, I don't know, I think in the South, and he tried to get like a bunch of these because they were selling for crazy on eBay. I was like, man, let me go get to this AMC before this movie comes out. So I go there and I'm just like, okay, they'll probably only let me get one. But the guy behind the popcorn stand is a brother. He had dreads. I used to have dreads. We chatted it up. And not only did I get one, not only did I get two, I got 3, okay? Wow. And honestly, it was so momentous and like a lot of stuff has been going on for me. So
how much are those popcorn buckets each?
Well, in California, this shit ended up costing me like $160 something because of the extra tax. But I think the retail is like $55 to $60. But even so, 2 of these I'm not selling. I'm giving 2 of these to my kids, and then this other one I'm gonna figure something out.
Man, if you don't sell all 3 of those, and
put your kids popcorn you have to be there, dog. I can't do it. Do it. Yeah, like I said, twins. I'm Yoruba. Twins are very important to me, right? This is gonna be a good memory.
Let me tell you, young father, what's also gonna be important to you is money.
I ain't quitting my day job. I'm
gonna tell
okay
you
with
what
that.
the kids will love. Listen to me, young father. Flip both of those Yoshi popcorn buckets, take whatever money you make from those buckets and put that bread in a high interest account for your kids that you just
I have one of those currently.
Add that to it because I'm telling you, you'll give your kids those Yoshi buckets and you'll be like, here you go, enjoy Teletubbies or Boppy Boopy, whatever your kids are watching at that point, and you're gonna walk out the room and come back and Yoshi's head gonna be over here, the feet gonna be over here.
You know what? I feel you. I'm gonna let you put me on game. How about this? I'm gonna get the likes and then nobody gotta see them no more.
Well, I'm glad that you got them because I know those buckets, for whatever reason, I don't even know when this became our like society. When did we get obsessed with these popcorn buckets?
It's crazy.
Because people need something to believe in, man. Shoot, look at us. Shoot, I mean, like even me, like one of my biggest role models was these heroes. You know what I mean? Like with great power, with great responsibility, and what my mom used to teach me about initiative. Those are like the virtues I live by. So. People just looking for something to believe in, something to get out the house, something real with all this AI stuff. You can hold this popcorn bucket. That Galactus looked really hideous to me for what they were charging for it, so I left that alone.
Yeah, I didn't love the Galactus either. All right, that's great. I am looking forward to exploring this absolute Batman stuff and getting into some of the DC stuff. Actually, we're gonna have to table a lot of this stuff because we don't want any spoilers for one.
Yeah.
But two, the DC market and how things are gonna open up for toy collectors with DC stuff. We're gonna be talking about the DC books quite a bit.
When you gonna tell us, Boog? When you gonna tell us?
So,
what do you
hey, Mr. Nice? You need to jump in on Absolute Batman now because Richolas, don't we have? Yeah. Isn't InArts making the Absolute Batman?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it'll come out later this year, probably.
So you need to jump in now. Like I'm gonna tell you, bro. In my opinion, my humble opinion, I don't think there has been a better iteration of Bane than what we got in Absolute Batman. And I'm talking about the history of the character. There has been a better iteration of what we got than in Absolute Batman.
Right.
I'll give you backstory. I'll give you for backstory. For backstory, yes.
Yeah. He's him.
Okay. All right. With that, I think we're gonna get up out of here. If we got any other super chats or anything that we need to get to, then
we did
or forever hold your peace. Tayo, that was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, we did have two super chats.
Appreciate you.
You want to just ride out to the end of this, Tayo? We're gonna do super chats and then we'll say goodbyes.
Yeah, no problem. I've been waiting. I've been watching y'all. I ain't going nowhere until the lights go off.
Cool. All right. Who's got super chats, Rick?
All right. Yeah, we had a super chat during the discussion from Hendo L, baby. With I don't know if those are like I don't know what to call those hands, but they're like the two little hand emojis. So shout out to Hendo L. What an incredibly giving individual, longtime viewer. And we also had a super chat from Tunji.
I believe that's pronounced Tunji. T-Money or something like that. I don't know. Sounds like an amazing person.
Says, shout out to you, brothers. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice. Also, thank you for everybody who participated in the last poll where Marvel Legends Rogue won.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that at all, did we?
Man, what kind of revisionist history is this?
It was great. Hold on, somebody mute Rick real quick. So in the last poll, Marvel Legends Rogue won by a landslide. We'll make sure to put up another poll soon, where we can talk about really quality action figures for your money.
Yeah, let us know if y'all do want us to do more of those type of polls and stuff like that. I thought that was very interesting.
I was about to actually do one. I got two right here. I don't know how many y'all, but like, Boog hooked me up with the Mezco Thor, and I was actually about to get rid of this Malfex Thor, but then my wife was like, because like I said, she really embraces this stuff with me. She was just like, why don't you just do like a comparison thing? And I'm just like, I started moving it, and like, I don't know, like, even though I don't like the colors on this, I really like the way this articulates, especially when compared to this Mezco.
You know what? We should do a Rogue, not Rogue. We should do like a Thor comparison when the Maximum Thor comes out. We should do something. But we can probably get something up before then too, though. But I like the polls, and I think that it's a fun, interactive thing to do with the community, so it should be good.
Most def.
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Nice, you want to start us to get up out of here? I told my wife tonight we'd be done by 11.
So. Yeah, I thought we'd be done by 11 too, but technically we did 3 strong hours. We started at 9 tonight. So
this was fun. This was really dope, and thank you to everybody who joined us and wrote out in the comments. You guys are always active. It's always good to see a lot of recurring faces in here. Thank you everybody for the super chats. You guys came through clutch this evening. And if you all like Tayo being on the show and talking about comics, please sound off on the Rewatch crew.
Yeah, let us know if y'all want to do this book club. We could expand the book club to the community, and we could come in and discuss the issues, and
I like
every couple of weeks.
Yo, that's a title right there, discussing issues, because the issues are comic books. Look at you, Boog. You're a genius.
Here it is.
I like that a lot.
That's actually a very good name for the segment. Okay, cool. Awesome. Tayo, it was wonderful having you on, my brother. I will talk to you in 5 minutes on text.
All right. Yo, take care. No dupe again. Odabo. Y'all gonna be hearing a lot of Yoruba on this if y'all want to. All right. All of y'all, D Walt, Panchizi, Rick Dom, much love. Take care.
Much love, man. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there for notifications. And until next time.
Woo!
Good night.
Oh man. I love the energy. This shit is you got
Damn, he woke up the kids. They're crying over there.
Baby in the house is wide awake right
now.
Damn.
Yeah. You wildin'.
You about to get bashed over the head with one of those Yoshi buckets. It was all bad. Baby was dead asleep. It's midnight with porn in the house, and my man did a celebratory scream.
Poncho ain't doing this to